podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
The Boxing Voice, bringing you the most relevant news and latest rumors in the sport of boxing from around the world, while delivering diverse opinions and thought-provoking insights from a revolving cast of panelists. The most relevant guests in boxing, answering hard-hitting questions and touching on the topics that interest you the most. Correspondents from all over the globe, giving us the inside track on what's happening from fight town to fight town, and access to the inner workings of events allows you, the listener, a chance to get inside the fight. From continent to continent, coast to coast, we give you, the caller, a consistent outlet to voice your opinions on topics relevant to you by subscribing to iTunes, creating a tight-knit community by connecting the sweet science's most enthusiastic fans. Now, Nestor Gibbs.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Sunday edition flagship. You know it's Crow Day if you picked it wrong, and damn, I picked it wrong. I mean, I guess I lost the battle, but not the war. I always tell you guys, there isn't a Dominican we can get behind. Poor Adames. I thought he was our guy. Holy smokes. I think that might be candidate for fight of the year. Not that it's fight of the year, but at least a candidate for that. And I'll get into it because we always debate this on the show, and I always, kind of shit on people's candidate of the year because I feel like it's two low-level fighters. So I don't know. We'll debate what this is or what that was, but definitely it was all action in my opinion. But yeah, we have so much to discuss. Title of today's show, Joshua, when I win, I will be like, everybody. Yo, I told y'all the villain is here, and he's here to stay. He's the new heel. Now, I don't know if this is only going to last until December 7th when, that right hand gets detonated. Who's doing the exploding? I don't know, but we will be glued December 7th in Saudi Arabia. So we are going to be reviewing Gloves is Off. We're going to be reviewing, AJ saying everybody. We're going to be reviewing Besputin versus Butaev, and we're definitely going to be reviewing Lopez, Valdez, and any other headlines that Mike scooped up in between. You know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time, voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Now, don't forget, you can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. So let's holler, man. Let's go on out to Gross the Boss in Indiana.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. I can't say it enough. I speak it, believe it.
Two attempts, handed bands over. Sicko hit, shot and miss. Two to stand over. Breadwinner, huh? Look who in the building. Let me check my Instagram. I might be at 1 million.
BoxingWinners.com.
Yo, what up? Welcome back. Shout out to everybody out there in the TBV universe. Man, what a good weekend of boxing, man. Zhilei had a nice weekend over in Monaco. Kind of looked rusty, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know if he was rusty or was that just the lack of, but we'll talk about that too. Also, we got Oscar Valdez had a little mini battle with Lopez. I forget his first name. Adames, man.
Oh, Adam Lopez.
Yeah, whatever. One dude away. $180. You cost me, Adames, man. One fight. That's all I needed. One more fight. And you let me down and dropped the ball, man. Oh my God. But that was a good fight. All action packed rounds 1 through 10. Oh no, not 1 through 12 for the WBO interim. And glad to see Patrick Teixeira, you know what I'm saying, take advantage of his chances. But we'll talk about that too. What's going on, Ness?
What up, champ? Yeah, man. Okay. So let's get on out to ESPN. I definitely seen the Arnold Barboza fight versus William Silva. William Silva, excuse me. Oh my God, apologies. I'm going to bust somebody's ear on their way to work tomorrow with that one. So William Silva is a common opponent with, let me double check, but I believe Felix Verdejo, Teofimo Lopez, and Arnold Barboza now. But I thought Valdez. No Valdez for William? Okay. So Teofimo and Felix Verdejo, now Arnold Barboza. The one thing they all have in common, all of them were signed to Top Rank when they fought Mr. William Silva. Now, Verdejo was the first one to fight him, took him 10 rounds. Teofimo bust on the scene and made it his duty to outdo Verdejo, something that he said in interviews prior to the fight. Letting us know that he was gonna try his best to outdo Verdejo, and he did. He knocked him out in 6, and Barboza now done it in 5. Silva is a good, durable opponent, and he can show us some things. But nothing about Barboza is screaming to me superstar or taking over the division, anything like that. But I could be wrong, man. Mike, what did you think of Arnold Barboza Jr. versus William Silva?
Did not watch that fight, man.
Okay.
I was out and I went to go see Queen and Slim, the movie. It was pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to go see Queen and Slim today, but my daughter wasn't beat to not come out with me, and she's not of age, so it was like... But yeah, man, Barboza gets the stoppage. He looked okay. He looked good. I can't complain. He landed a lot of good, solid right hands.
Is he what everybody say he is? Like, people like hyping him up, you know what I'm saying? I've been hearing a lot about...
I mean, he was getting hit by Silva, but he hits harder than Silva. I mean, and look, he got him out of there quicker than Teofimo. He still needs to develop. He's 23 and 0 with 10 KOs. Let's see where he goes from here. This is the 140-pound division. He's with Top Rank. Let me see. They got him ranked at 47 in the world, so he's in no rush. He's in no rush right now. I don't think Top Rank is rushing him right now. They have very good matchmakers. But speaking of rushing and not rushing, the young, do you still pronounce it Alexander or is it Xander? How you pronounce Mr. Zayas' first name?
I'll just go with Xander.
Okay. So Xander Zayas scored his second straight first round KO. Decent. I watched this. He works behind the jab. 17 years old, bro, but kind of big.
Big motherfucker, boy.
Kind of big, bro. Very strong. Full grown 6-pack.
Nice one too.
Yeah, nice one too. Good smile. He's got the colorful hair. So we'll see. He's 2-0 Puerto Rican as well. And he's from Plantation, Florida. So that's Central Florida. So Orlando, Tampa, wouldn't be hard to give him a hometown fight if he can blow.
And one thing that I always like, since you've been saying it, since we've seen the heavyweight name that debuted on Matchroom that lost,
Nkosi Solomon.
Yeah, we seen what he went to the ring. We're like, damn, but when Xander came out, he had the nice fit with his name on the back of his shit. You tell somebody was
Brother.
like behind him pushing, you know what I'm saying?
And I told my girl that today, I said, damn, man, like, I even had that conversation with Doomy like 2 days ago, bruh. I'm like, bruh, if you got to fight, you are my best friend. See, I don't understand how other people friends work because, like, if you are my best friend and you go into a fight on TV, I'm getting you some Manny Pacquiao's. Like, why dudes walking into the ring with these wrestling Adidas on? I have no clue. Like, where's the love? Like, why y'all letting them go in there with Everlast 1 stripes down the side shorts? Come on, man. Like, this is he's on that stage, man. Let me tell you, I lost money on McCreary. I can't believe he let me down, bro.
Bro, let you down, my nigga. I thought he was going at least. Like, the moment went too big for him, you know what I'm saying? He was just, Carl Frampton just had more experience.
But,
he knew how to cut the distance, how to get
let me
inside
tell
him,
you, I don't know, man. I don't want to sound harsh, and then that's why it's not good to bet because it's like, dog, if you can't beat a dude that broke his hand and was out for 12 months, plus you out, you taller than him by like a whole foot, you got like 8 inches worth of reach, or I don't know what happened. I really didn't understand. I hate to jump around. I know that's on this card.
I'm going to tell you one thing that's evident about Carl Frampton.
Still got power.
No. When he get a chance on American soil, he take full advantage of that shit, even though he had the hiccup with Leo Santa Cruz in the second fight. But the first fight he won, fight of the year, was in Britain, you know what I'm saying, that they paraded him around. Now he's back in Vegas, took care of a guy that we all thought had a chance against him and really made him
no. Don't say that. We all know.
I thought he did.
Yeah. But that's because you're a boxing fan, but you got to keep in mind that he was a heavy underdog. I found him as money line, okay? Money line as big as plus 180 on legitimate sites. Excuse me, not plus 180, plus 1080. 1,080. Yeah, I dumped 20 on homeboy easy. I'm like, 216, let's do it. Yo, the face-off sold me. I said, look, I could bet 20. I ain't betting a while. If I lose, whatever. And then I really thought I was going to win, Mike, because when I tried to bet it on FanDuel, it kept saying reject. Mind you, I was making my bet early. So I thought, all right, maybe they doing maintenance. I kept trying throughout the day. They rejected my bet all day. I go to DraftKings. They ain't even got that bet. I called Bruce. I'm like, yo, what's up? Try and make this bet for me. He tried to make it on McCreary, $20, reject. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Then somehow he got it through, so I just PayPal'd him the 20, but I fucking lost, man. I don't know, man. I thought he was going to do it. I mean, undefeated, his opportunity. I mean, what more do you want? And are you ever going to get it this sweet? A big name coming off a year layoff?
Off a year layoff.
And a hand injury. Hand injury, bruh. Like, he needed.
Carl Frampton dictate the pace too much. Let Carl Frampton do what he wanted to do. Carl went to the body beautifully. You know what I'm saying?
He tripled on him.
It was sounding off too, like pow, pow.
Tripled on him with that left hook. Crazy.
Yeah, man, let me down, man. Fucking McCreary.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It was a lot of like lackluster performances. Like, they ended up being good television fights, but you expected more from the person you were watching. Like, before we move on, I just want to say Xander Zayas performed beautifully. It was really quick. Second straight first round KO. He followed behind a double jab, landed the right hand, simple. But then Patrick Teixeira, this guy, bro, I didn't even know he was Brazilian.
What the fuck is this dude made of?
Bro, I'm telling you,
Diamond's hitting him with the right, pow, pow.
Double rights, Mike. Sometimes even triple lead right hands. Just bam, 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 like a slower, bigger version of Pacquiao with the triple right hands. But Teixeira, yo, I was watching this. I said, damn, my man looks like Raffaello. Patrick Teixeira did, because all the blood around his face, he just had a bandana worth of blood around his eyes. And never, where was this? I didn't know where I was watching this. Where was this at? Why no doctor came to the apron, bruh? He literally looked like a fucking horror movie, and no doctors came ever. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I ain't see a doctor ever.
My nigga, I ain't see nobody.
Bruh,
I
crazy.
Came in the corner, that's it. They shout out to the corner man, you know what I'm saying? Because he kept his guy in. Because I for sure thought, nigga, by the fifth, like, bro, they gonna stop this shit, man. It's 12-round fight. I'm about to lose.
He was taking
about to get a
so many clean shots too. Clean shots.
This nigga got a chin. Cause I seen Adamas knock dudes down with that kind of shots. Know what I'm saying?
But let me tell you,
go ahead.
He got a crazy ass right hook. That round where he dropped Adamas, yes, it was an equilibrium shot because he hit him right behind the ear, but my man landed like 8 of them motherfucking right hand hooks before the last big one that put him down. It was crazy, bro. I mean, yeah, man. What I don't understand is that Curtis Stevens flattened my man like in 1, I think.
Right, and then they said his last fight, the nigga Danner gassed out and almost lost to a dude because he got
what state was this at?
In Mexico.
This fight happened in Mexico?
No. This was this was in Vegas, bro.
Oh, this was Vegas.
At the what casino was that? It was
Cosmopolitan.
Cosmopolitan, yeah.
Bruh, that shit, I bet you he jumped in the ranks like hella positions with that
nigga,
win.
I'm at the movies, right? So I'm checking my parlay slip. I'm like, yeah, damn it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like going around 12, yeah, nigga, I'm about to get this money. You know what I'm saying? So it came back red. I was like, damn it, lost. This nigga Ness always tell me don't bet on these sorry ass Dominicans.
Bruh.
I'm at the movies like that. But then I come back home and watch the fight. Oh, it wasn't that at all. It wasn't because Adamas wasn't good. This nigga
well. Let's be critical. Be critical. Hold on.
He was landing clean shit.
Yes.
My nigga walking like a fucking Terminator.
Yes,
like he just
but he was sacrificing positioning to land those punches, right? So he was, first of all, wide stance and flat-footed. So anytime Teixeira wanted to rest, he just got on his bike and backed the fuck up. Adamas wasn't cutting the ring off good. And let me tell you something else. I was showing Doomy, right? I went and started watching it with him because I couldn't believe it. Like, I ain't no trainer. He's with Robert Garcia, but tell me you can watch that fight and say that he's not leaning in with every one of his punches. Every one of his punches, he's jumping in. I'm telling you, he's a bigger version of Pacquiao is what he think he is. He must have always been watching Pacquiao. Every shot, he leans in.
The counter's always there. The counter's always there. I don't think Teixeira would do it. Step back, throw that hook, gonna catch him every time.
Bruh, I couldn't believe that he leads with his head. Everything he throws, if he doesn't land, he's ending up on you. You're ending up chest to chest. And I think he gassed. He didn't show it like breathing heavy or anything like that, but the punch output just would slow down, even though they were talking on the telecast about like how he punches 8 punch combinations. And I started to think to myself, well, that's probably why he's not letting his hands go anymore, because it takes a lot of energy to let go of them hands for 8 straight punches. But Teixeira was always on a jab. He was always on a jab. Bruh, I tell you too, at one point Teixeira threw about 1, 2 threes, left, right, hook. Well, for him, right, left hook because he's a southpaw. And bro, man, he was landing on him easily landing on Adamas, man. He's too flat-footed and he's right there. When he's got energy, he can do good head movement. And he was slipping the jab in the early rounds. But as he started to get slow, He was now catching them jabs on his hands. So when the 1, 2, 3 came, boom, that right hook was always landing. But it was a good fight. It was a good fight. I think it's a fight of the year candidate. I don't think it'll get fight of the year, but I think it's a candidate for sure. And I could understand if anybody's like, yo, Teixeira ain't on that level. This was an upset. I could see that, you know. So I could see you saying that's you being a hypocrite because, you know, you always say it's never like two elites. And at least they were trying to box. It wasn't your typical fight of the year, like two dudes on some rock and sock 'em. Like, Teixeira was trying to box. He just, god damn, my man defense is trash, bruh. Like, Adames was hitting him with 1-2s, but not the traditional, left, right, down the pipe. It was like big-ass hooks, from the orthodox. So it'll be a big left hook followed by a big right backhand. And then Teixeira just take that shit. Yo, his face, look, I don't even know. I don't want to show my age, but you remember that movie with Cher, with the dude with the disformed face? Bruh, yo, Teixeira face, I'm telling you. And it's dangerous, Mike, because those the type of fights, a day later, 2 days later, we hear about them in the hospital. And,
exactly.
Bruh, his face was, I was screaming I was watching it on the phone. I'm screaming at the phone like, yo, wow, this is insane. Like, nobody's checking his face. Then at one point, I watched it in the corner, and I was like, oh, I even told him, like, oh, it ain't that bad, because it was like a little cut on one eye, and then another eye had the cut underneath the eye. So he just was a bleeder. I'm telling you, my man looked like Raphael from the Ninja Turtles with all that blood.
Yeah,
but last thing, I ranted, that judge, crazy. 116, 111 for Teixeira. Wow. Like, he gave him the entire fight. Dudes like that, they need to be on suspension and justify that shit. They got to justify that. Like, yo, bro, where you get that from? Coach Mitty, shout out Coach Mitty, defending that belt. We see you, champ. The champ.
We got a super chat coming from Andre Diakonu, says, Ohio boxers, I'll tell you, let your damn hands go. Broner, Easter, now McCreary. FanDuel got my $50, shaking my head.
Damn, 50, damn, you was going to eat, though. 50, wow.
Yeah, he was going to eat on that 50.
50 would have brought in some change. And that's how I felt, man. Big-ass McCreary. I cannot believe that shit, bro.
One thing that I do want to say, I think Adames got discouraged when he kept on landing the right hand and he seen the guy wasn't reacting the way that he wanted to, you know what I'm saying, by falling down or even like showing signs of being hurt. And he started to more slow down and start to be like the counterpuncher. And that could have swayed the judges too because what's the guy's name? Teixeira got on the front foot and started pushing the pace and started really, you know what I'm saying, working Adames over in the later half of that fight. Do I think Patrick is elite level and can compete with the guys like Julian Williams or like Hurd or the guys like that? Nah, I don't think so. But let's see if he is going to be able to fight for that WBO real title instead of the interim, and let's see who he probably go against. I think he'll go against for that belt. You know what I'm saying? We've seen Jaime Munguia drop it. I'm trying to think like who's in the WBO ranking.
Bro, let me pull them up, man. That's the best thing we could do because honestly, I don't even know who in them rankings.
154 too.
Especially when we talking about 54, but 54 on BoxRec or 54 WBO rankings? What you want?
I'm gonna pull up the WBO rankings 154. I got them right here in my hand. Let's see what they're looking like.
All right, well, BoxRec sounds like this: Munguia, who vacated and moved up, Islandri Lara number 2, Williams number 3, Hurd number 4, who also thinking of moving up, hasn't made it official. Castellano, who had the draw with Lara, Jesse Vargas, who has one fight at 54, Tony Harrison, the WBC champ, Kell Brook has 2 fights at 54. Jamel Charlo, former WBC champ. Liam Smith, former WBO champ. Sergio Garcia. Michael Sorro, Patrick Teixeira, Erickson Lubin, Jack Colclay, Carlos Adames, Dennis Hogan, Austin Trout, Hassan Joaquino, or Amaquino, I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be Liam Smith versus Patrick Teixeira for the WBO title. I'm looking at the rankings right now. We got Adames Teixeira 1 and 2, so Adames gonna fall. Castano, he is a PBC fighter, and they don't really fuck with the WBO belt, so I skip over him. Some number 4.
Yeah, wait a minute. Castellano might be shown on PBC, but I think he's a Samson Lewickovic fighter, ain't he?
Give me the line about his man.
Yeah, we have to Google that because remember, Lewickovic dudes do what Lewickovic do. You know, that's a little bit different there. But
I just think with Liam Smith being with Eddie Hearn, I think that might have a little bit more sway and maybe draw a little bit bigger sanction fee or.
Let me see what's the positioning though. We got, you said 54.
Number 5.
Damas is at number 1, and these rankings are updated on the 21st, so there could be something new. What date do your WBO rankings have?
Same date as yours, 21st.
Okay, so Adames is dropping. Teixeira at 2, Brian Castellano. Oh, who's this guy? Bakram. I remember him.
You got Bakram at number 4? Yeah. I got a dude named Marata Zalivia.
Nah, that dude ain't even up here. On the WBO.
Yeah.
Nah, I got yeah. Bakram Marata Zaliva. Yeah, that's the last name.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Then Liam Hurd. Oh, Hurd? Wow.
Hurd's not gonna be,
I know, but that's odd. If he moving up, if he moving up, why is he still paying? Secondly, he never even held that belt, so why is he paying? That's what my interview with Ken Porter was clear. Like, you ain't ranked unless you paying. So why is he paying if they don't recognize? And that's what I'm telling you, man. You heard my interview with Andy Ruiz Sr., man. They recognize. They compliant. I don't know. It's going to be hard to do. That's why that thing is just a rumor at the time, I believe. But we'll see. Time is definitely going to tell.
Absolutely. But I think the way it's looking, maybe Bakram can fight for it, but I think Liam Smith might get the opportunity seeing that he already held the belt and maybe has a little cachet to make that fight. Something like that happen.
Isn't Bakram the Triple G fighter?
Maybe. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. If I see his face, then I could tell you, but they ain't got his face on this bitch.
Well. Valdez, we got Valdez next, man. Mr. Get dropped by his feeling.
Yeah, man. Caught him in the second, third round.
Yo, but I ain't going to hate on him because he took a short notice fight, man. Like, you ain't prepared. That's back to the amateurs, man. So, and this dude, Blue Nose, was no joke. Yeah, anybody got a name like Blue Nose, he here to fight. You know what I'm saying? And he was trying.
Over there in his corner too, right?
Yeah. And guess who was his publicist? Remember the lady in Vegas from the elevator?
Maybe, man. If I see
Carlos Morales publicist.
Okay.
Remember when we did Carlos?
Nope.
I hear you. I stay forgetting shit. But yeah, man.
Man, this dude, Adam Lopez, bro. This dude came to fight, man. I was impressed, man. He was right there in the pocket with Valdez.
Bro, he took the fight at the weigh-in. I mean, we got to say that, bro. He took the fight at the weigh-in. Like, he weighed in for his fight. Found out old boy wasn't going to weigh in or couldn't make weight for Valdez fight.
My nigga Bob Aaron was.
He went off.
He said we got to get him out the hotel. He can't fucking stay.
Yeah.
That dude came in 11 pounds. He said, bro, you know what? I ain't going to try to make this weight.
Bro, even the WBC, because remember, the WBC let you send them weight pictures. They ain't there. You got to send yourself standing on a scale. We going to believe you because we believe you a man. So now they got him under investigation because how you made the WBC them 4 weigh-ins, but you come in 11 pounds over on the Bro, they on his ass, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we give the WBC shit, but look, they the only one out here consistently policing people, man. Nobody else don't even care. My man weighed 11 pounds, and it's just going to be what it is. It's crazy.
Nigga was two weight divisions, nigga, for where he's supposed to be at.
But shout out to that kid, man. The fact that he was always watching Valdez, always thought he could beat Valdez, took that shit at the weigh, and his trainer came up to him like, yo, they want you to fight Valdez. He's like, yeah, right. Like, nah, for real. And he's like, what? Let's do it. I'm like, wow. That's some balls right there.
We gotta talk about that damn stoppage though too, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, man. The internet believes it was premature, man.
I thought it was a little bit premature, man. I didn't think he was that fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we seen him, we just seen him get up. We seen him get his bearings back, start throwing back shit at Valdez. Valdez like clipped him and started like throwing a flurry, but the ref just, to me, jumped in where it wasn't evident that the guy was in big trouble. I don't know, man. Listen, I didn't agree with it.
Valdez has been fooling people for some time now. He ain't been in a who has he fought? Scott Quigg.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
but
he
look,
had some bad luck too, though. Like, Scott Quigg came in overweight too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
his bad luck is his hands, man. Other than that, man. But look, he with Eddie. Let's give him time. But my man's a 3-divisional champ, right? Ain't he a 3-time champ, or he going to be trying to be a 3-time champ? 26. I think he started at 26. Now he going to 30.
Yeah. He like a 1-time champ.
Nah. Check that out. You crazy. You real crazy. He already a 2.
He won a belt at 122?
Bruh, I don't know where. He already a 2. I'm telling you.
He said he already a 2. He don't know where, but nigga, you show though.
Watch. Valdez got 27 fights, bro, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. That top-ranked diet is something real, man. They will make you a millionaire. If you just follow them, you'll be a millionaire and undefeated. Yo, they had Valdez undefeated till his 30s.
Are you talking about his NABF title? Is you about that one?
Nah, why? You ain't finding it?
Are you talking about his World Boxing Organization?
Yeah, he's always been a WBO champ. How many times?
What about the NABO title? You talk about that one?
I mean, it say here he started at 26. So he's a 1-time champ. 1-time, 2-time, 1-time. Damn, 1-time. What
don't be questioning me. I know this shit, man. I guarantee you a 2-time. He 2-time.
Yo, they about to try and make him a 2-time. Who was in the ring hugging him?
Shit, everybody was hugging him. Who you see hugging him?
I mean, I seen Alacrán and Herring. Whoever he want to pick.
I don't know if you want that smoke with Herring. Herring been calling him out for a while. You know what I'm saying? So he come up for my title. Hey, can get it anytime he want it. And based off that performance, you might not want to go in with Herring.
They getting a split. It's whoever Valdez don't want get Alacrán, or you know what I mean. So if Valdez wants Herring, he get Herring. Frampton gets Alacrán, which I don't think Frampton gonna take.
Amber Chuck still over there?
Well, ain't that his name? Yeah, that's his name, Alacrán. Burchell.
I thought his name was Miguel.
Yeah, his nickname or whatever his ring name, Alacrán, man.
What that mean?
Who the fuck knows, B?
Why you keep on saying it then?
Because that's what they call him, bruh. That's his name. Why you hating on his Nicky?
I'm just trying to know what it means. You know what I'm saying? I thought you knew because you like Alacrán. Like, you just know what the fuck it means.
I mean, I've heard them use it, so it's easy to pronounce. But yeah, man, Miguel Berchek. It's probably like an animal, right? I don't know. It sound like.
Yeah. Somebody hit me in the chat, man. I know somebody in the chat.
Listen, that's Mexican. I don't know all they folk tales and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm Caribbean. Yo, for real though. But look, man, my man Valdez, back to him.
Man, he get touched a lot, man. He get every fight I see him in.
Who he going? Man, I just want to see him in there with some, but they ain't gonna do it. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna do it. Let me check his division. Where he at?
I see why he vacated and
didn't fight Shakur. Shakur would have beat the brakes off him.
Man,
beat the brake. Beat
That
the
size,
brakes off him. And
that
then
length.
there would have probably would have been like he beat him up, then he would have moved up because he couldn't have kept staying down there. So they like, forget it, just move up. But he gonna eventually have to fight him. He gonna have to. So right now, let me double check this. He got me thinking because Mike always right, so I can't even say nothing no more.
Adamas, man.
Nah, it said right there, El Alacrán. I told you, Champy.
What do you mean though? I never said that. What is his name?
El Alacrán. Alacrán. Yo, but so yeah, he's number 1 in the division. And then this is off box right. Then you got Leo. He gonna be busy with Javonta.
Alacrán means scorpion.
So Frampton. Got Frampton. Who's this other dude? Rakiminov? Oh man, who's that? This is Russian.
So like the Demi do a Zhilei Zhang fought yesterday. Zhilei
Davis, Rene Alvarado, Oscar Valdez, Tevin. Oh, nah, that's top rank. Well, maybe they do farm Valdez. You think? Because they'll think maybe I don't know. Them top rank matchmakers too smart. But maybe they think that Valdez could clip Farmer. He got the power over him. What you think?
I mean,
because I don't see nothing safe for him. I'm telling you, him and Alacrán gonna be a war because that's what Mexicans do. But Alacrán might be a better motherfucking boxer than him. What you think? Virgel ain't a better boxer than him?
Oh yeah, man. Virgel, he don't want to fight Virgel. Virgel probably stop him. I mean, I'm being nice. But I think the safest thing, and I may be wrong, but when you look at it, it's gonna be a lineup with Jamil Herring. I don't think that he wants to.
What about Farmer? That ain't safer. Herring at least dropping people and getting stoppages.
Yeah, Farmer, he ain't gonna be able to. Farmer too slick for him.
But that's his best shot, though.
I don't know. And Farmer still got Jojo Diaz to fight too.
Even though the Herring fight, like it would be interesting to see Herring get pushed like that.
I think that's a big fight too. You know what I'm saying? That might be a bigger fight than I think if Valdez, if Valdez was to be successful against Herring, then I think a Virgil fight makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? Unification, big Mexican fight. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would probably make more sense. I just think him moving up right now and showing vulnerability in his last fight, going against Virgil, a big puncher like that. I don't know, man. I just don't know. If you can't take Adam Lopez on 2 days' notice, you can't take Virgil on 16 weeks camp.
I hear you, man. I'm just sad that for Reynoso, he got dropped.
Yeah, man. Reynoso, man. He got dropped, but it wasn't like he
sweet uppercut too.
Yeah, it was a good shot. Pretty much like a shot that he didn't see coming. It wasn't like it overly like affected him. You know what I'm saying? He came back, started fighting again, and was able to drop the guy and stop him. You know what I'm saying? But referee kind of had a say so with the stoppage, but it is what it is.
Yes, sir. So
I just want them to have like a consistent guideline, because we see guys on the who are standing up on their feet getting stopped. Then we see guys who are literally laid the fuck out, get a chance to get up. You know what I'm saying?
Word is born.
We just need a equal middle ground somewhere, man. It just doesn't make sense to me. But I digress, man. But these goddamn judges, bro. 116, 111. That tell me that shit was filled out before the fight, cause ain't no way you can tell me that Patrick just clearly won eight rounds in that fight. Really? When? Where? I guess I don't know, man.
Yeah, buddy. So we got DAZN in Monaco. Man, I'm just happy to be a boxing fan. So much boxing, I tell you. Nothing that was crazy this weekend, but enough to keep you entertained. I didn't watch the Cordina fight.
Damn good scrap. He fought a common opponent with Devin Haney. Devin Haney couldn't stop him, so I knew that if Devin Haney couldn't stop him, I figured Joe Cordina wasn't going to be able to stop him either. So I had him in that parlay, and he went the distance and got the unanimous decision. But he was doing some good body work, but he was getting hit too against Enrique Tinoco, something like that. But he showed some toughness, you know what I'm saying, going to the body. Good combination punches, you know what I'm saying. Joe Cordina just keeps on winning and keep being impressive in his wins. And this is like what was like the first kind of barometer test with like a elite level fighter like the Devin Haney. So maybe both good for him. You know what I'm saying he might be a legitimate, you know what I'm saying, player in this 135 division.
Yeah, I'll check him out when he fights someone. But my man, yo, why? So they saying Zhilei Zhang, not Zhang Zhilei, when his trainer was calling him Zhilei. But whatever, I don't know. Maybe we misunderstood.
But it's like in even though it says James Zhilei, it's John Zhilei, because in Chinese, even though the name is said first, you say the last name first in their culture. Like Yao Ming, you know what I'm saying? His name is always.
So Zhang is his last name?
Yeah, but it's backwards though. I mean, that's
Zhilei, man. He ain't look bad, but he ain't look great.
He ain't look.
There was
he ain't look that great, bro.
That's what I said. He ain't look bad, but he didn't look great. There was
More
a time.
More towards the bad side.
I mean, only top heavyweights would beat him. Like if that fight,
Derek Chisora beat him right now.
That's a top heavyweight, bro. You talking about Chisora getting a title shot possibly versus what's this dude's name?
Brian Jennings might beat him right now.
Nah, he ain't got enough pop. You could go back all you want. He ain't got enough pop. He'll get outworked.
Your man ain't got enough gas.
You right. This is Russ rounds right here.
Right.
You sign him up for Brian Jennings coming off this win. See what happens, bruh. Too big. And you talking southpaw. You crazy. Now, he was definitely a little bit slow.
Joe Joyce beat him right now.
Joe, look at Joe Joyce's level and look at his level. Joe Joyce already fought Brian Jennings. You crazy. You picking the wrong people.
Daniel Dubois beat him right now.
I don't know.
Daniel Dubois won't beat him? Frank, make the call. We got one for you, big dog.
Has Dubois even fought a southpaw?
I don't care if he fought a guy that be northpaw. All right? He'll knock Zhao ass down.
No, he won't.
Out. All right, bro.
Bro, Zhao wasn't even hurt in that fight.
He was getting caught, though. He was getting hit.
Zhilei ain't even get hurt in that fight.
Get hit by a puncher. Let's see how you react.
Well, he almost knocked that dude out yesterday. And nobody ain't never knocked him out. He just had to, if he would have went a little bit more, but it is what it is. I feel the hatred coming from you. I see your energy. Jean Zhilei improves. Jean Zhilei improves to 21-0, 16 KOs. He returned from his 14-month layoff to get a unanimous decision like everyone else did beat Andriy Rudenko.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Rudenko, man, showing his toughness in that fight, going the distance. Zhilei, you know what I'm saying? We got to get you back in the ring, you know what I'm saying? Get some of that, more of that rust off. Hopefully they keep you active on
Big
the
bang,
baby.
Side. Big bang, he coming.
He coming. I ain't seen no bang yesterday at all. All
right. Crazy as hell, you ain't seen no bang when he landed them straight lefts. You know you lying.
My nigga ate them bitches. Ate them. You can't knock him down, my nigga. Who you gonna knock down?
All right. I ain't see Dubois fight him. Give Zhilei some of them fucking Ghanan dudes they giving Dubois.
Give him Gorman. Think Gorman beat him?
Man, you kidding me? Gorman can't beat Zhilei. You fucking kidding me? His little ass arms, man. He too short to box with God. You wilding, bro. Stop.
I am. I was a little bit too far right there.
But that's a good fight. That's a good fight. Tell him set it up. Tell Frank set it up. Frank out here giving Dubois straight garbage. He about to fight Fujimoto right now. Fight the real Chinese heavyweight. He out here fighting Fujimoto, finding the only Japanese heavyweight in the world.
Man, Eddie gotta feed him like David Price or like Dave Allen. You know what I'm saying? Get his confidence up.
That's right, Mr. Boxing. I like Zhang too. They don't know what they listen, listen, Mr. Boxing Today. I've been in on numerous sparring sessions, bro. I had the opportunity to get in there with him if I wanted to, and I said no. You know what I'm saying? I said, hell no, bro. I'm a reporter. Fuck that. But I done seen him spar the top. This ain't nothing. This just knocking off the rust. What he got was the win. A win is a win is a win. See me next time. See me next time. See me next time. That's right. Bring Charles Martin on. Bring him.
Hey,
we're gonna walk on Charles Martin like a guy. Bring him.
All right,
bring him.
See what's on the card. We got Cecilia Braekhus, man. I watched that fight.
I ain't watched that fight, man. I'm boycotting her.
I cannot.
She boycotted.
I cannot believe the disrespect. She's an undisputed welterweight champion.
She boycotted.
She got the WBO, WBA, WBC, IBF,
Boycott it.
So I watched the fight, man. She boxed beautifully, you know what I'm saying? The girl that she was in there with was just in over her head. She was coming up from 140, so.
Bro, she can't fight. She can't fight. She being protected. When she was champ, boxing wasn't under the radar. I seen her live. I seen her live on the Triple G.
A report on the undisputed champion in the women's division. Can I please do that?
She running from Clarissa.
Miss Braekhus, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of talk about the Katie Taylor on that telecast about her and Katie Taylor. I think what Eddie did was bring.
Oh, so she gonna go down. No.
I believe they're gonna
bring Katie up.
Yeah, meet at a catch weight like at 140.
Exactly. So you gonna go down for Katie, but you won't come up for Clarissa, and that's why I boycotted her. I had a trainer on here. They talking about we don't need Clarissa. She needs. You 38 years old, and the biggest name you fought is Tori Norris or some shit like that. Like, kick rocks, man.
Norris.
Yeah, and I seen her drag you in L.A. We was there. You was there. She got drugged. She lost that fight. Come on, bruh. She boycotted.
Saying, man, she boxed beautifully yesterday. Stayed behind the jab. Used the 1-2. Nice. Used the range. You know what I'm saying? Didn't let the girl come inside on her. What McCreary should have did against fucking Frampton, but he could take some lessons, you know what I'm saying, learn how to use that height. But back to Miss Braekhus, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to say I was impressed, but I'm glad she did what she was supposed to do against a girl that wasn't supposed to be in the ring with her. She didn't lose any rounds, in my opinion, and really showed that, yeah, man, either Clarissa or Katie Taylor, whoever wants it, you know what I'm saying, I would love to see them fight. Against Katie Taylor, I would probably lead towards Braekhus more because I've seen Katie Taylor get hit a lot. And against a boxer, the level of Cecilia, I think she'll probably slice Katie Taylor ass up with picking her off. But Katie has that pressure, so that kind of style could be good. But against Clarissa, I don't see her beating Clarissa at all. Carissa's too big. Probably if it come down to 154, she'll be too strong for it. So I don't see that happening at all.
Yo, so the main event, Besputin.
I know. I ain't watched that shit.
What? You didn't watch Alexander Besputin?
Man, I heard he beat the paws off that boy.
I don't know about all that.
Okay. Let me tell me what happened.
How you pronounce the first dude's name? The second dude's name? Radzhab? What the fuck?
Radzhab. Shit. What you running with?
Yo, I swear, Besputin. I mean, you already know he's a Lomachenko.
Technician kind of guy.
Nah.
He's not.
I'm just saying he's with that clique. You know what I'm saying? He's with that Matrix clique. He right.
So you seen Igis Klimas in the crowd or something?
No, Igis was there, champ.
Okay, I'm just asking, big dog.
Igis was there. Igis did the post fight form. Bruh, they was on some true Russian shit. He was bloody as hell once it was over, right? And just Igis went up to him and they did like a headbutt. Igis had blood on him. He had to wipe it off before the post fight. And I'm like, what the fuck? Some rituals going on in this motherfucker. Bruh, it was real aggressive too. Like, yeah, I love you. Poof. Had big ass bloody headbutt. I'm like, what the hell? But But listen,
right there. That's the old Russian.
But listen, Besputin looks good, but he lacks power.
Yeah,
like
he's like a boxer.
The entire fight, I was waiting for Butaev to knock him out. No, I promise you, in one round, Besputin just couldn't run no more. And he just stood there throwing helicopter punches. It's like them part where you ain't look, you just you're like, get off me. You know what I'm saying? And Butaev was catching the shit out of him in that round. But he wasn't letting his hands go. It's like he came from Ohio and shit. He was rushing. I know Vadim ain't happy. He was sad that they both had to fight each other. So I guess they know each other or whatever. He was like, it always sucks when two guys like this have to meet so early, but they had to meet, but who knows why, you know? Politics, some shit like that. But nah, man, he is in trouble.
And they fight for like a WBA regular or some shit.
Man, don't get me to lying to you what belt that is, bruh. I don't even know where they get that from. I don't know where they get that.
That's the belt. It's the belt Manny Pacquiao had that he vacated, right?
But I thought that's what Virgil Ortiz had.
I thought that was the goal that Virgil Ortiz got.
So you telling me Virgil, who's no longer in the WBA rankings, is the goal, doesn't get elevated to the regular. Besputin fights for the regular. Now he's the regular champ. And he out here talking about he want to unify with that regular belt. He must don't know what's going on. Did you see the post fight? Oh, you didn't even see the fight, bruh. He talking about in the post fight, I want to unify. I'm like, bruh.
But if you fucking Virgil, like, what sound better, nigga? The regular champion or the gold champion, nigga? Keep that gold belt, baby.
I mean, bruh, listen to me.
He's a regular. Ain't nothing regular about me. I'm gold, baby.
Yeah, well, this is what they should have did. The winner of this Besputin and Butaev fight should have to fight Virgil. This don't make no sense. Virgil now about to fight Brad Solomon that's not even ranked in the WBA. So, like, you some sort of champ for the WBA out here defending their belt versus a dude that's not ranked in the WBA or the WBC or the WBO or the IBF. Brad Solomon ain't on nobody's rankings, and I'm talking top 15.
Man, shout out to the WBA, man. They out here, nigga, with a ski mask on every fight. taking they goddamn cut.
Everything.
Goal.
Give
the
it to
interim,
me.
The regular. The fucking every weekend. I guarantee you, if we go back consecutive motherfucking weekend, nigga, you'll see a WBA title fought for every fucking weekend of some kind. I would put money on it. At least 6 weeks in a row. At least 6 weeks in a row.
Yo, you think Danny would fight Besputin? Besputin moved too much. He moved too much. I'm telling you, he ain't got no power. Danny might knock him through a wall if he catch him.
Not fighting for no goddamn regular, man.
I'm saying Danny and Mikey 4 and 5.
Well, man, hold on. I take that back. We seen PBC, nigga.
Everybody fighting for them regulars, bro.
Nigga need regulars.
Those real. Them ain't regulars no more. Them ain't regulars no more. That's the PBC title everybody think coming. That is it.
They probably right about that. Cause they scooping them regulars up there, nigga, and everybody 2-time champion, 3-time champion and shit. So.
That's crazy. And you know what? Leo did it. Leo said, "Well, if Canelo is a 4-time, me too." They put Leo and Canelo face next to each other. Like the only 4-time Mexicans like dare say he ain't do it when they both had regulars.
Yeah, you feel me? Canelo said, "Fuck that belt, though, nigga. I don't want that no more."
He don't even know that. You seen the interview with Eddie Reynoso? They don't even know where that came from. He ain't vacate shit. Yo, boxing is crazy. Eddie like, bro, really? We ain't get no letter. We ain't send no letter. We ain't talk to nobody. We ain't even know. But he's like, it's all right, though. We gonna stay at 68 and 60.
I tell you, man, he probably gonna go and fight Kelly Smith for that motherfucking super title, man. I really don't think Canelo's. Even though DAZN won it, and I seen an article today, he was like, he ain't gonna let the DAZN dictate his future fights, you know what I'm saying? Or how did he put it, hold up, you know what I'm saying, with what he wants to have planned? Because I don't, they want the Triple G fight. They want Canelo Triple G. And Canelo's just at the mindset like, bruh, man, I gave this guy 24 rounds. He don't present a challenge to me no more. And based on what I've seen against Derevchenko, maybe Canelo's right. Maybe Gennady's not a challenge for him anymore. But it's just like, if they do it, I think Canelo's interest is going to be strictly business. And I just don't think Gennady's getting older, man. I just don't think that he can beat Canelo. I think that time has passed. And if they fight again, I might lean towards Canelo for the fucking stoppage, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you know, stoppage is difficult to say. When I don't even think anybody even seen this dude down, right? Like, he never even touched the ground, so.
Yeah, that is tough to say. I got to give Triple G Chin more credit because I ain't seen him visibly. I ain't never seen him like wobble. And he took Canelo's big left hook, ate that shit with a bowl of cereal. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on with some more. So you definitely right. But that's it for that card. Oh yeah, now we got one. Now we got a fight that I was paying attention to. Goddamn me, John Riel Casimero. Gets a knockout, third round knockout of Zolani Tete.
That was crazy.
Call him duck sauce. The nigga seen no Nito Donaire in the World Boxing Super Series. Oh, the week of you get hurt. What you doing the week of? I thought the week of the fight that you chilling, you relaxing, right?
Who got hurt, bro?
Tete got hurt the week of the WBA, the World Boxing Super Series fight. He got hurt that week and he had to pull out, and that's why Donaire didn't fight who he fought. Fight Tete. And I've been having this fucking British guy, you know what I'm saying, on my hand. Tete, the man, he's gonna do it. He's gonna beat. Nah, dog. He ain't do none of that shit. First round, he the guy. He looked like he was trying to get that distance, but then John Casimero, second round, started cutting that distance. Third round, caught him with that left hook. Like it kind of reminded me of the Erickson Lubin and Jamel Charlo fight, because Charlo caught Lubin with that same kind of hooking low shot that Casimero caught Tete with, and Tete ass just folded up like a lawn chair, and Casimero knocked him down a couple more times, and it was pretty much over, man. Big upset. I won a nice little parlay on that where I cashed out. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to goddamn me DraftKings for giving me that cash out option. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? $40 in a bucket real quick off too. Feel? Yeah.
4,000.
No, I said $40.
Oh.
In the pocket real quick off too. It was 180 because I had some football games on it for the day, but they gave me the option last night.
Oh.
I had fucking Tete, and I had Auburn. Then I had Teixeira. So I had them three on a parlay, and that was like shit. And the football game was like the Eagles and the Titans. So I would have lost anyway because the Eagles lost, but Titans won. But so I won a little $40. But big ups to DraftKings, man, for giving me that option. If you in New Jersey or Indiana, the only two states that I know, use DraftKings, man.
Yeah, man. DraftKings is where it's at, but they ain't have all the bets open when I checked anyway.
Nah, they didn't. They didn't have.
They didn't have McCreary. A little bit of shit.
Also, Sam Maxwell stops Conor Parker in the first round. Domestic level fight.
Who is them dudes?
All right, man. Let's get to some shit that we need to talk about. What? Andy Ruiz says he cannot allow Anthony Joshua to grow balls in the ring. What do you think Andy means by that?
Man, it's only 6 days, right?
6 days, baby. Then we got to react to the gloves off too. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to get to. Then we got AJ talking about F everybody, so we got a lot to get to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm with Andy, man. Don't let this dude grow no type of confidence, man. Keep him looking the way he was looking in that gloves is off when you told him to his face that he quit. You know what I'm saying? Keep him just like that.
I went back and watched the whole thing, and I kind of see what you mean. That nigga AJ was like, man, why the fuck you bringing up quitting for, bitch ass nigga?
Yeah. And then his face when it brought, like, he just ain't know what to do with himself. It was just, you know, I mean, look, We had a big ass morning show today, bro, and like everybody is still on that mental shit. Everybody's with the. He got to prove a lot of shit to people, man. He got to prove a lot, man.
I don't know,
and
man.
Trainer after trainer after trainer, everybody's like, yo, if it was my fight, I wouldn't have took the rematch. And like he taking this because of the position that they were in and the position that they gonna lose. Like, the position that they gonna lose if he doesn't take it. But like. I mean, I'm still of the mindset he could have rebuilt. He could have easily fought Dave Allen and Derek Chisora in the 0-2.
He said it the best in the fucking gloves are off, bro. You motherfuckers didn't tell me to pick up boxing. So who are y'all to tell me when to stop it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, we on the outside looking at you look like you need to be in a therapy session somewhere.
You need to be in a therapy session, bro. You got to understand that glove was off probably what happened like July, August, so that shit probably still fresh on his brain.
And what that mean? He's supposed to get a pass for looking real? For giving you his real emotion?
I'm saying the mindset probably not the same as it was back then. That's how I'm saying.
Yo, my man, the day he lost, 100%. Come on, bro. His mindset always been to say he want the rematch. What we telling him is don't take it. Don't do it, champ. Don't do it. That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling the champ, go at it, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like you can win, shit, show everybody else, you know what I'm saying, who don't believe, make him some motherfucker a believer first. It start with you. It start on the inside. If you believe you can do something, can nobody else tell you to take a tune up, to go take Derek Chisora or Dave Allen, some guys that won't do shit for you, but make you look good. And what's they're gonna do for your confidence? Give you fake confidence. You know what I'm saying? We know you can beat Derek Chisora. We know you can beat Dave Allen. We don't know if you can beat Andriy Ruiz.
Bruh, heard them. They said, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" They said, "Yo, some law, whatever. If you do the same thing, you get the same outcome. So what are you doing different?"
They said either get rid of my coach, stay the same, or add to it.
And he said, spawn is what you need. You need to go in there and get beat up. Spawn, come on, bruh. Yo, my money's on Ruiz, bruh.
But ain't that the advice you always give people in this?
What?
In this border war shit?
Did he need to spar?
That's what you said. Everybody, hey, Mike, you can make
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Sparring, you know what I'm saying?
Hell
maybe
yeah.
AJ felt like he wasn't doing that the right way the first time. Maybe he felt like he
waited
too late to get sparring.
Hey, bruh, hell yeah. But then when you hear things from the Gloves is Off round table of commentators with David Hay and Johnny Nelson, Malinaji, and Tony Bellew, a close friend of his, and you hear them telling you that Carlos Takam is telling David Hay that they don't do all-out sparring. You get Timothy Moulton on here, and he says, they let go, but we run drills too. So I don't know what to believe, brother. I don't know what to believe. I don't know what kind of sparring you get in there. Is it control? Are they drills? Is it all out? Are y'all letting go? I mean, I don't know. All I know is that he looks like he need a therapist. You know?
I don't know, man. I think
that whole Gloves is Off. His facial expressions, them ain't the faces I want. Not of my champ.
Like, I'm not really putting much stock into that Gloves Off because
Michael, it's still him. It don't matter how old, it's him.
The mindset can change over time. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how much confidence or confidence that he probably may have lost in this training.
Anybody could gain confidence when they motherfucking destroyer's not around.
All right, and that's
in your face. When I'm in your face, that's when you're supposed to be all you can be. And my man was trying to hide his face in front of Andy's, especially when he said, "You quit. You quit." He told him, "You quit." Yeah, I think he quit.
If he was that afraid of Andy, I don't think the man would be taking a rematch, bro.
Bruh, it's not afraid. It's not typical afraid, Michael. It's that afraid like what? How is it that I didn't beat this guy? You don't hear him trying to lie to himself, talking about it was a punch from the gods and it's a lucky punch. Come on. 9 times out of 10, I beat this guy. Oh, I wasn't supposed to lose to this guy. Like, he telling himself everything under the sun to make himself believe it.
Man, bro, you all know, bro. You play one-on-one basketball probably many times. You probably know, like, damn, how the fuck y'all lose to this nigga? Next game, you probably dust the shit out that nigga. Man. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how sometimes it takes that just to wake you up, you know what I'm saying? And make you better. I don't know if that's going to be the case, guys. Watching Andy, bro, like, Andy, shit, he look like he with the shits, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't fucking around. This dude trying to take my dreams from me. I can't let it happen. I got to stop him. You know what I'm saying? I got to end in a destruction. So it just seems like both guys are ready for this weekend. And you talking about a fan of it, bro. I cannot believe that as boxing fans, we get Chris Eubank Jr., Jamal Charlo, and an appetizer. The appetizer is going to be AJ and Andy because they come on first. Then we got Phillip on the card. Then we got motherfucking Dylan White back on the card.
There you go, y'all. He loving some Dylan White.
I'm just saying, nigga, controversy sells, you know what I'm saying? People going to be tuning in and going to be on Twitter talking shit no matter what happens. Win, lose, or draw. All he won because he didn't bring out the B sample. All he lost, I told you, where's the B sample? Same shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be good for boxing because people are going to be online talking about it. As a boxing fan, we should really appreciate what's going to happen on December 7th in the States and motherfucking in Saudi Arabia.
And if you don't got DAZN, use our link. You can find that in the description box below. Remember, it costs you nothing to use our link to sign up to DAZN, but we do get a small kickback for recommending you and reminding you to use the link. So go ahead and support TBV, which should be your favorite podcast in the whole wide world.
You, babe. Oh, my nigga back, boy. Korobov, night-night. You want to go night-night?
Bruh, Eubank ain't stopping Korobov. Bruh, what elite level stoppage he's got? Exactly.
He coming back down and weight, man. He's
exactly, man. Reginald Quillen.
Look here. I'm going to give y'all a free tip right now.
Nick Blackwell.
I'm going to give y'all a free tip right now.
Shit.
You
betting with your heart. You betting with your heart.
I know
Everybody know that Eubank has been your guy forever. You betting with your heart.
Bet Eubank on stoppage. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Korobov is a flat-foot fighter that stays in the pocket. Against Eubank, you can't do that.
My man said guaranteed.
That nigga can't do that. Can't do that against Eubank, man.
No.
He don't catch that chin. He gonna test that chin. He know he got a good chin. It's been proven. George Grove called Eubank with some shit in that 12th round. He didn't budge a bit. Billy Joe Saunders hit Eubank with some shit. Ate that shit for fucking breakfast. Eubank got a chin. He his daddy's boy. His daddy got a chin, goddammit. But yeah, back to Andy Ruiz, man. I agree.
So what you gonna do when he fight Charlo? Because it sound like you don't know who you gonna pick in there.
I know, right? I'm gonna sit back, eat my popcorn, and thank the guys that they give me a fight that I really love both fighters in. And I want to see both fighters do well. And I guarantee you, the press conference for that fight, Charlo Harrison was good. Oh yeah, the Eubank Charlo gonna be spiteful, goddamn. It's gonna be some slick shit said in this press conference. So I'm ready for it, man.
Who you think gonna say something slick?
Oh, Eubank been saying shit. Shit. I thought he lost to Korobov. I don't see anything special in Jamal Charlo. He's not a guy that really was ever on my radar. But I'll beat him. I'll beat him next. Matter of fact.
Wow. Well, at least Charlo gets a little semi-lukewarm fight, right?
Yeah, get it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they can do that in like Britain or London. If they,
what? He got to go to his backyard?
I mean, if you
so
want to
you really saying Charlo ain't no champ? That's crazy. Wait till CYP hear that shit.
I'm saying the appreciation for that fight will be bigger in London.
But you want the champ to travel to defend his belt versus the challenger in his hometown.
The champ ain't got to travel if the champ don't want to. But if the champ is about brand building and at least do a press conference.
PBC on Fox ain't going over. So are you saying Charlo's on Showtime now?
And he's fighting on Showtime now? His brother fighting on Fox, but he fighting on Showtime.
All right, then.
I mean, hey, we fought on Fox against Coroball, but now you know Showtime. You know, L got to spread it out, man. L got to make sure everybody eat. Got to make sure Showtime happy. But back to Andy, I gotta admit, you can't let Joshua gain any confidence in that ring because that could the later it goes, the more confidence that they can get, and that could be a detriment towards you. So I do agree you can't let him grow balls in the ring. So coming out, I'm expecting. I really don't know what I'm expecting for Andy. I got to see the press conference this week. I got to see the open workouts this week. I got to see how he does the interviews and see his mentality. You know what I'm saying, to really know what I'm gonna expect in the ring. But by him saying this right here, I expect him to come out, you know what I'm saying, on the front foot and be aggressive like he was last time.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this. He said he didn't quit. Andy think he quit. I mean, we got 6 days, man.
6 days.
You know, let's see if he really could put his middle finger to the haters, man. Like he said. I mean, I like that version of AJ. Give me the heel version, man. Be the heel.
Why you always like the villain role, my nigga?
Yo, it works, man. It works, man.
Does it? Does
Yeah.
it for AJ? AJ, the made it to the mountaintop, being the guy that's
he
that's
wasn't
charismatic.
like he was and look, and he had hella haters, man. Everybody, oh, he's too clean cut. Oh, he's fabricated. Oh, he's a robot. Oh, he's a clone. Like, come on, bruh. You know, they want him to be himself. They never believed that that's who he was because he was too proper.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think deep down, you know what I'm saying, that hero role just not. It's like when Hulk Hogan went to the NWO. Like you know, nigga, that wasn't Hulk Hogan. That ain't how you act.
Bruh, he's
You
been
know, a tough guy.
Mike.
You Hulkamania. You America's wrestler.
Mike.
Like AJ, he's the motherfucking London son. He's the poster child for London's boxing. Why do we need him to be turned into a heel?
Mike.
We don't need that. Middle fingers to everybody. To everybody, AJ.
Yo.
To Eddie Hearn. To Barry Hearn.
No,
London
not
fans.
everybody like that. He said
To
it's
the London
specific.
fans, the people support you.
Nah, that's not what he said. Why you doing it like
He
that?
said everybody, my nigga. I'm just saying what he said, my nigga.
Nah, but that's not the context in how he meant it, though.
Oh, okay.
You know, that ain't what he talking about. Let me see here.
It's right here, man. I got this
Yeah,
shit.
go ahead, do that. Let me do something else.
What do people think this is? This is fighting. I listen to what people say about us and think they should put some respect on our name. I'm going to the next level. And when I win, puts this middle finger up, I will be like, fuck everybody.
So obviously he talking about the haters, man.
Oh, no. He didn't say just the hater. He said, after I win, grab your nutsack and hold your finger up. That's what he's saying. I'm just saying, bro. I don't know. I don't need AJ to be a heel. I don't need him to be a villain. Be who you came in the game being. Don't try to change and be a fucking gangster rapper. Not when you came in singing R&B. You feel me? How would you feel, nigga, Trey Songz, nigga say he got 10 bodies now? Would that sound right? I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah, man. I'd rather he be a heel, bro. You know, it's moving the needle more. It's not him saying, oh, Andy's a great guy. It's him saying, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Him saying, you know, it was a lucky punch. Him giving you what he knows we want, man. And I like it, man. I'd rather him go that route, bro. You ain't got to please that many people when you go that route. You know? His route, it's too much work. It's too much work, and that's why it bothers him. It's too much work.
Yeah, maybe it is, man. But hey, I guess it's.
I mean, how much work is it to be perfect, bro? Who could be perfect, bro? No one is perfect.
I ain't saying be perfect. I'm just saying, nigga, be yourself at the end of the day. Like, I don't even
Yeah,
know.
but you hear how they talk about it. It's like, bro, this guy's got doctors. He's got, all these things taped to his body. They monitoring his heart. They monitoring his sugar. They monitoring his shits, his pisses. Bruh, it's because they trying too hard to be perfect, man. Let that dude be him. And every now and then we get shades of him. When Brazil got all extra, shades. When he was on top, he showed his arrogance versus Wilder in the negotiation. Smack him down. You know what I mean? Every now and then we get shades of him. So I don't know what you're talking about. You don't want him to turn into the hill. This is just him. He ain't been letting it out because he want to be the Under Armour, spokesman, and he got all these sponsorships and shit. But, bruh, AJ ain't no, I don't think he a clown, man. I think, you know what I'm saying? He got some hood in him just like everybody. It's just he's playing his position. He maximizes. He want to be the first billionaire boxer. As Tundi would say, he from the roads, man.
All right, we got some notes right quick. Dylan White takes jabs at Deontay Wilder in Sky Sports interview. I believe it. That's something that I've had. I'm a fucking watch.
What you say? What you say?
Dylan White takes jabs at Deontay Wilder in Sky
Oh
Sports.
yeah, I seen that. I see a lot of them too. It was like, they broke it down into multiple interviews, and it's just like, regardless, either one, he was talking about Wilder. Yeah, man, he called them a basketball player that fought 41 bums and worked at McDonald's.
This guy right here, boy, that nigga, he disrespectful to motherfucker, boy.
Nah, he had some quotes. I was gonna do some shows, man. He said I'm gonna have to run up on Wilder, jump him, take the belt, and run off.
Dude said jump him and take the belt and run off. Forbes came out with their own pound for pound list, and guess who they have at number one?
Deontay Wilder.
Put my time out real quick. There's only what? There's only one?
There's only one Deontay Wilder.
Goddamn Forbes out here recognizing, you know what I'm saying? Bob Arum. Boy, everybody got some shit to say about Wilder. Said Wilder has a case for being the hardest hitting puncher ever.
Yo, but Foreman backtracked on that. Foreman.
No. This Bob Arum.
Oh.
That's why Foreman. What now what Foreman say? Go ahead.
He backtracked. He talked about. I see him say first he was, and now he's saying he ain't hardest puncher in all history because, like, he ain't fight his version of certain fighters yet. You know what I'm saying?
I came out and said that shit like almost a year ago. Motherfuckers started laughing at me, even on the panel, even in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But it just shows, you know what I'm saying? I'm maybe a little bit a year ahead of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I've been saying it. This guy, when he touches you, people have an adverse reaction to it. And yeah, man, he has a case to be the hardest hitting puncher that we've seen. Sabria Matias returns, breaks down and stops Inez in 5 rounds. So big ups to Sabria coming back after that fight that he had with Maxim Dadashev. We all know how that fight ended. I'm say RIP to Maxim. Well, I'm glad to see Sabria back in the ring and trying to continue with his boxing career. John Wayne Parr drops shocks and beats Anthony Mundine by a split decision.
Mundine's still out here fighting, and y'all don't want Floyd to come back.
Mundine out here getting his ass whooped still. Like I said earlier, Canelo would not allow the zone to delay his future fights, so they have shit planned. But Canelo want to fight when he want to fight, and he's not going to be dictated by the zone. So I'm glad to hear Canelo come out and say that. George Foreman says the Wilder versus Fury winner would be one of the all-time greats in the heavyweight division. Is that high praise coming from George? 2-time, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he said he got to beat Fury to do that.
Yeah.
That was the same interview where he backtracked and said Wilder ain't the biggest puncher of all time. He finished it with saying that he has the case to be the greatest of all time if he could beat Fury.
I agree, man. I think the winner does go down.
Which makes no sense. How is beating Fury make you the greatest heavyweight of all time? Like that?
No. I think the quote was a all time great, not the greatest. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
He still have things to do, but beating Fury, I think right now we see Fury and Wilder as the two best heavyweights in boxing right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, but Fury need to get some wins, man. He living off that Vlad win. That shit was like 10 years ago, man.
Yeah. Sure,
he out here talking about I'm good, but you ain't fighting nobody, and the biggest win we could talk about is Vlad. Like, come on, man.
That's true. But hey, we'll see how
he like moral victories, bro. He took the Vlad win and he took the draw and he run with it. That's what he do best, man.
And promote.
Listen, he never defended a belt, man. He never defended a belt.
I know that.
You know, in 3 years of inactivity, no one should be calling him lenient, man.
Preach. Lawrence Okolie and Jack Catterall are among a number of fighters removed from their rankings this month due to failure to enroll in BATA.
Yeah, but them dudes they going to WBO route.
Yeah, they're going to be paying for a WBO title soon, so that's why they're not enrolled in the clean boxing program. But the WBO champion Terrence Crawford, welterweight champion, is enrolled in the BATA clean boxing program. So big ups to Terrence. Johan Dupas come out and says that he believes Philip Hargrovic will KO Povetkin or Gerald Miller. That's pretty high praise coming from Johan. Maybe he's been in there with Philip. Philip, man, I do believe.
Yeah, he was in camp for this fight with him.
Yeah, I do believe that he would stop Povetkin. Miller, you know what I'm saying? I'm still living off the allure of the old Miller.
Man, they talking like that, but they fighting Molina. Molina's gonna put zero resistance up.
What you want Philip to do in 10 fights? You want him to go fight nigga Boo Boo the killer?
I'm just saying, if you out here talking about you gonna beat whoever, Povetkin, you shouldn't be fighting Molina.
They gotta move him, nigga, strategically.
That's why you see.
Why you always want to rush niggas?
I ain't rushing. I'm just saying that's why I respect Lomachenko to an extent, because in the number of fights that he got, he fought names.
He 30.
He 30. How old do you think Philip is, champion?
27 when you fight names.
How old is the Croatian?
Oh, let me see how old my nigga.
How old is the Croatian?
Hang 1 second, man. This nigga, I always want to bring a Lomachenko, man. Nigga down at 60. He 27. Yeah, he old too. So yeah. By the time he get to the Lomachenko age, he'll be fighting.
Nah, 27 is good for a heavyweight. He young.
Yeah, he real good, man. Get him man time. I always want to rush these motherfuckers, man. Then you wonder why motherfuckers say, "Oh, was it too quick for him? Was it too soon for him?" Navarrete comes out and says he's more than willing to face Inoue and Luis Nery if they are willing to move up to fight him. So let's see. I know Nery's moving up. I believe I heard, but I don't know if Inoue is going to be ready to do that. Maybe he wanted to defend his unified title one time and then move up, get a nice little paycheck from Top Rank. You know what I'm saying, before he goes into that Navarrete fight. But that's a fight that I would want to see, Inoue. Navarrete is definitely a big guy. For 122, but Inoue hit so hard that it'll be good to see if Inoue power can translate from 112
Inoue ain't moving up, man,
to 118 to 122, and that's the definition.
Bro, after getting his ass kicked by Donaire, he ain't trying to fight Navarrete long ass.
Don't doubt Inoue, bro.
Yo, Navarrete is long as hell, awkward. You bumped your noggin, man. You're bumping your noggin, man.
He ain't dug no smoke with nobody, trust me.
He ain't moving up.
All right. Mark my words, Inoue.
If he want that 22 smoke, I wish Rigo was younger, man. Poor Rigo, 39. I can't even offer Rigo to nobody at this day and age.
Don't put Rigo in there with Inoue. He gonna get hurt.
Rigo out here looking like the 122 version of Luis Ortiz. At least Lewis out here looking good in his fights, man. Yo, we open up these lines. We done?
Yeah, man.
Is you finished or is you done?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I'm ready
452 watching. I need 452 thumbs up. So take a time out right now and go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. And don't forget, Cyber Monday is coming up. So if you're going to be shopping on Amazon, go ahead and use our Amazon link located at theboxingvoice.com/affiliate sponsors. Click on our Amazon link. Bookmark it, save it, and do all your holiday shopping, your Cyber Monday shopping through our own Amazon link. It costs you nothing extra, but we do get a little kickback every time you use that link. Thank you.
He quit. I think he quit.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Going out to Bo and Bama. Talk to us.
Shout out Ty Bo, Riddick Bo, Bo Mack and Bo Jackson. I knew I was going to be first, man. I'm really just listening. I've been listening for entertainment. But it was a great week of fights this week, man. It's going to be a great week next week. The last thing you just said about Inoue, hey, bro, I might be with you on that. I don't see him moving up because if he fights Navarrete going to get in that ass. Inoue ain't ready for that shit. That's too Navarrete breaking too much for him, straight up across the board. But outside of that, this weekend fight is gonna be great, man. Charlo versus Hogan.
I might be with you on that.
Somebody talking. I can't hear.
I said if you line Navarrete ass up, we're gonna knock his ass down.
Shit, bro, that's bullshit.
He over he over the hill with this dude.
I fuck with Inoue, but he ain't really beat nobody though, other than Nonito, who was an old Nonito.
He beat Emmanuel Rodriguez, a champion. Are we not giving dudes credit? He beat McDonald, another champion. Stopped him.
Who the fuck is that guy?
He's stopping champions early.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy, Mike?
You cut Bo off, man, playing all them goddamn soundbites.
I ain't cut Bo off. That was Skype, man. He back now, though.
That's the first time I ever seen Cecilia Braekhus fight. I always wanted to see her fight. And I think she good. I like her style. But I don't see her beating nobody great, to be honest, as far as like a Clarissa Shields. I can't even see her beating Katie Taylor. I feel she'd get knocked out by Katie Taylor, and I'm not even a Katie Taylor
little,
fan.
Man.
She look her age. That's why she 38, bruh. She looking like a grandma.
Yeah. I mean, I like her, but she passed her prime, apparently. And then the Tyler McCreary dude, let me just put this point out there, and then my call done, bro. The Tyler McCreary, I like his performance overall. But, man, these Ohio boxers in this Philly shell shit, these black fighters who don't want to get hit, they not going out there giving it they all because they're scared to get hit. Like, come on, bro. I'm getting pissed off with that shit. Ohio runs boxing. Tell me what is this all about, man. I'm out, bro. Shout out Roger Mayweather.
Word is born, yo. I ain't even on front. A lot of my whole bet was based on Ohio run boxing, talking about McCreary is about to be this dude and shit. He ain't do a motherfucking thing. Let me go out.
Chat coming from Eric Cruz, man. Shout out to Eric Cruz down in Texas, you know what I'm saying? Happy late Thanksgiving, TPP fam, and salute to Coach Midday.
Yeah,
the
man, got the win.
Myth, the legend, the machine. Big up to Coach Midday, you know what I'm saying? We got one coming from Jab Left Hook. Did you see Teixeira beat Adames?
Yes.
Jab Left Hook comes back. Adames has no jab. What the fuck?
Yes, not in that fight. He used 0 jab. But he had hella success with the lead right hand. That was crazy, bro. But it's just like Teixeira could take everything he had. It didn't matter. Info, Joe. Let me see if I think Blog Talk's down. Joe, you there? Joe.
No show.
Yo.
Oh, you are there. All
I'm
right,
there.
my bad, champ. My bad.
Mr. Info Joe.
This portion of the show we call In the
Mr.
Know,
Info Joe.
presented by my brother.
Yo, yo, yo. Shout out to the boxing guys for TBV. I always say if you really want to get a true pulse of what the boxing world's thinking, come listen to TBV. It's international. Callers from everywhere. Shout out to all the callers, everybody in the chat. You know this is where it's at. Yo, hey man, I heard the show this morning. I was very disappointed to hear AJ say that he's not thinking about Wilder even after if he beats Ruiz. And we've been talking about Wilder and AJ, man, for the last 2 years. I think you did more shows on those two
3 years
than anybody. 3 years.
Since
So to hear him say that,
2016, man.
All bad. So to hear him say that, man, is very disappointing, and it's almost to the point that no shot at no slide on Ruiz, but I was really kind of hoping that AJ wins so we can get this big mega fight, man. And I'm not hating on Ruiz. If he wins, he wins, and he did the job the first time, man. But I really want AJ to win just because I want to see him fight Wilder. But to hear AJ say that, man, fucking disappointed, man. Also, for Patreon show, man, I went and checked out Queen and Slim, man. If y'all check that out, we need to do a Patreon show on that. I want to get y'all opinion about it, though. But that's all I got, man. Shout out to the boxing guys. Shout out to all the alumni callers, new callers, everybody in the chat. Peace, family.
Info Joe, thanks for calling in, champ. We're going out to Mastermind, New Orleans, NO. Talk to us.
What's good, son?
What up?
Shit, with Sam, dog. Shit, I'm gonna come right behind Mr. Info Jew, dog. Shout out to Info, all the alumni, Stanley, you know what I'm saying? The whole crew. If I'm missing somebody, look, that's why you have a boomerang, you hear me? But let's get on this Johnson with shit, dog. Like, look, you already know, dog, for the longest time I've been calling this shit from day one, man. This old vanilla ass nigga, man. I told you, dog, there was something suspect about him, you heard me? Everybody like tripping, like you know what I'm saying, with this conspiracy shit. You dig? He come to America talking about he about to take over this motherfucker. Then he take his ball and his basketball go inside. You dig? Take this shit to Saudi Arabia when you supposed to be taking over America. That's why we don't respect you, man. You're not a man of your word. Now, then you was talking about you gonna fight Wilder. Now you pulling this shit off again, man. So you're not about to keep playing yo-yo with the fans like that, my dude. I ain't having that shit, man. I'm not watching that fucking fight on the zone that's coming up. If Andrew wins, I'm buying the fucking fight on pay-per-view with him and Wilder. I'm not fucking with that DAZN shit, man. That's my call.
Yeah, you wildin' right now, champ.
Wildin' like a motherfucker.
You ain't gonna watch that fight.
That bad?
Nah, listen to me, Mike. Mike,
Andy a PBC fighter too.
Mike, you ain't no boxing fan if you ain't gonna watch that fight. I'm sorry.
You smoking?
I'm sorry. Sorry, you can't miss that fight. You can't miss that fight, man.
It's not even an excuse to even like bootleg the shit either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's 20. My nigga, you about to
miss
get
it.
I don't know, bro. Cool, man.
Cannot miss it. Troy on a boomerang.
What up, Troy?
Baltimore.
Hey, what's up?
What up?
I'm gonna go. Excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and use the boomerang, man, because you never pick up when I call back in.
6
but
straight minutes.
What the fuck? We can't deal with
I'm
that.
reading.
Dog, you ain't about to read. You ain't about to read. Nah.
No, I'm just saying. I'm going.
Do your thing.
I'm
fucking with you. Do your thing.
You say based off the title. You say based off the title, when I win, I'll be like F everybody. Well, I guess that's his mindset right now. I mean, it can mean a lot of things, but at the end of the day, fighters are free to say whatever they want. I mean, that's just part of the game, man. We'll see what happens. But the last you did a subject matter earlier this morning.
Oh, so none of this weekend's fights matter to you? None of these fights was good.
I didn't even watch any of them, to be honest with you, brother. I didn't watch not one fight this weekend, man.
This dude ain't a real boxing
you know
fan,
that? I didn't watch none of them.
No,
you gotta understand something.
Fan.
I'm not that tied into boxing unless a fight interests me.
Yeah.
I'm not the one that anymore that's going to watch every single fight. I've already been there and done that, Nestor. I've already been the one to watch every fight, even the amateurs. I'm just not that interested anymore. But if something interests me, then I'm going to watch it. But
Mike, you know what that sounds like? Excuses.
Something I wanted to say, Nestor, you got to stop that, man, because you're going to eventually say, okay, your time's up. And then I'll be like, okay. But
I know you got 6 minutes.
I just want you to hear me out. I just want you to hear me out. CYP called in here and he said that Joe Frazier only fought Buster Mantis. And I was so insulted by that ignorance, man, that I hung up the phone. Because at the end of the day, Frazier, man, you can't call in here and tell that lie about Mr. Frazier. He fought Jimmy Ellis for a title. He fought George Tavallo. He fought Kwawi, who was basically one of the best fighters out there at the time. But because of him and Ali, Kwawi couldn't go anywhere. And he fought a couple other guys, too. He only lost 4 times, twice to Foreman and twice to Ali. You understand me? So you can't. I guess the point I'm trying to make, if you don't know
I'm just saying, like, if you're doing a job for making a case for his resume, that was a poor job. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kwawi, ain't that a rapper? Talib Kweli.
Okay, Nestor, I don't mean no disrespect. You agreed with him simply because you don't read history. And, this is something I wanted to say to you, brother. And I'm saying this in all due respect to you. I'm not trying to have the
Get your backhanded compliments out. Oh, that's 3 minutes.
Nah,
you got another 3. You got another 3. You still
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. But you got to give me my 3 and stop cutting me off, brother.
Help me, Lord.
Okay?
It's hard to get through 3 of just
what
you,
I'm saying to you, what I'm saying to you, man, is when you have these interviews, these cats, like, when you talk to trainers and different promoters and all that, and they throw different names out at you, they fully believe that you know boxing history, not just as far as your knowledge goes, 8 years, 9 years, or whatever the case may be. They fully believe that you do, and I'm not insulting you, but I think if you just take the time to actually learn a little bit more,
it will
flow
man.
a little bit better.
I got you for that.
No. You don't have me at all because I don't do anything for free, baby. I'm almost 50, so I don't do nothing for free.
Neither.
You know what I'm saying to you is. I'm saying to you is,
ain't nobody.
I'm saying it out of all.
Have any of our titles said Georgie Benton or Simon Brown or Kwawi?
I'm not talking about none of that.
But have they ever said that? Have they ever said those titles?
Okay. I'm sounding
exactly.
Confused.
So why would I go study the history if I ain't never doing history shows?
It's not seeing. There you go. What I'm trying to say is this. You cannot love a thing if you don't know.
Troy, why don't you go watch boxing, man? Go watch boxing. Don't nobody care about your whack ass opinion every day if you ain't even watching the fights.
You don't get it.
You not watching the fights.
You don't get it, do you? You don't get it, do you?
I want to know your opinion on Valdez. Tell me your opinion on Besputin. Give me your opinion. Give me your opinion on the heavyweight Zhilei Zhang. Don't just call in here like a fucking senile 65-year-old ranting. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. I do.
This is what he has to do.
I do because it's hard to hear 6 minutes.
I'm actually trying to give you a compliment. You know that,
right?
Don't
nobody want your fucking compliment. Fuck your compliment.
I can see that, brother. I can see that. I can see that. You know what I was gonna say is that you have a vehicle here that could be so much more
shit.
if you.
Bruh,
I'm gonna just hang up the phone, man. Have a good day, man. I'm gonna just hang up.
Yeah,
peace to you, man, and peace to you as well, Mike. Mike.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
Yes, sir. There's a fight I want you to check out, man, because Pernell Whitaker versus Roger Mayweather Jr., right?
I want you to check out Valdez versus Lopez.
Right?
Check out that fight.
Mike,
then I want you to check out Besputin. I want you to check out Besputin versus Butaev. Check that shit out.
Right? Are you listening to me, Mike?
I got you.
Yo,
I got you.
Go check Adames versus Teixeira, man.
And then
go check that shit out.
You have a good brother, man. You have a great day and you have a great life. I'm still gonna call in, man.
We trying to,
I'm still gonna call in, man. I mean, you might see me as a
that's
pet.
just 6 minutes, man. I love you, man. Be easy, but you gotta watch some fights, man. Get out of here, man. You want me to go watch all these other things? He never watched no current event. How you gonna tell me you calling into the Sunday show with all the boxing we talked about? And he want to talk about Kwawi. He ain't even dropped the first or last. What is Kwawi? You ever heard of him?
I don't think he would say his name right. We got some super chats out there.
I can't.
Why you mess with that man? He took a 6 minute to do a call, bro. He ain't getting none of this stuff off, bro.
Yo, because why he always trying to force his way? He hilarious.
He's doing what he know, man. He trying to correlate things. Yeah, boy. Yeah,
oh, man. Let's go. Who we got? New Zealand. Actually, no. You got to wait. We got CYP. Talk to us.
What's up, CYP? Got 3 of them, huh?
Oh, man.
He ain't here tonight?
Nah, he's there. He's there.
Okay.
CYP?
Come on once.
He's unmuted. Oh, he ain't saying nothing, though.
Go on twice.
We'll come back to you, man.
Come back to you, champ.
New Zealand.
What's up, L-Dog?
Yeah.
It's L-Dog,
what's up,
right?
man? Yeah, it's L-Dog. I was very impressed with Besputin on the weekend. I really like his style. I think he's got good footwork, in and out movement. He attacks off different angles nicely.
Hey, how did I know the first nigga you gonna bring up was the European fighter? I knew it.
That was my favorite fight.
Hey, at least he watched the fights this week. At least he watched the fights this week.
You know, he was fighting a very, very tough guy. The fight reminded me a little bit of like a B-tier Vostok versus Butaev, and I think,
who was Butaev?
I think
stop it.
Butaev was Butaev.
Stop.
And let me tell you this, man. Let me tell you this. I would favor Besputin to absolutely destroy Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence is a hype job, and Besputin is the real deal. You know, Besputin, man, I love that style. He's got with the footwork, the angles. Man, this fight would remind me of Gary Russell Jr. versus Lomachenko all over again. Gary Russell Jr. versus Lomachenko. I would struggle to give Spence a single round, man. It would be a one-sided, dominant affair.
Hey, let him go, Mike. Let him go.
I think Crawford would give him a good fight. Crawford, because, Besputin is open for counters. But, I mean, man, Besputin would walk through Errol Spence. Like, if this fight goes past 8 rounds, like, I don't know, man. Because I don't think Spence could deal with
round?
Yo, L-Dog, wait.
What round, man? Give me a round, L-Dog.
Well, I'm going to have to go with a 12-round masterclass. Gassiev,
Usyk. He ain't got no power. He has no power. L-Dog. He has zero power. And the fact that you call Butaev better be with zero power himself. Come on, bro. You kidding me, man.
Besputin. War Besputin, man. War Besputin.
No, listen. You fucking, bro. I haven't laughed like that in a while. That was good. You still got 29 seconds, though, man, if you got anything else.
I'll say that I like the way Lopez was jabbing at Valdez. I thought Lopez did himself very good job of exposing himself to some new fans, and I'd love to see maybe him versus Shakur sometime in the future if he moves
real
up.
quick. What does Besputin do to Keith Thurman?
Oh man. Well, Keith one time will be injured, so he wouldn't even want to fight him, man. He'll be faking some injury.
L-Dog, man, that was fantastic, man. Oh man, CYP, what up, man? Wow.
CYP, you back, man? What's up? You ready?
What the fuck is going on? God damn it, this motherfucker is tripping today. Am I on this bitch or what?
Yeah, you
Y'all hear me?
in. You in.
God damn this motherfucker. But look, man, I was laughing the whole time because Troy's a funny dude, man. Like, Troy's funny. I'll be in the chat. Troy be trying to talk to me and get my attention. So I asked Troy a simple fucking question, and Troy has no answer. I don't understand you, Troy. I was trying to see if you were a compatible debater like you be trying to say you are. You're not, my guy. You're not. I have known. I don't have much to say about you. You got to bring more fire than that same old shit you be talking about. I mean, I never said Joe Frazier wasn't a great fighter. I never said Joe Frazier wasn't a man. I'm just telling you that the dudes he knocked out, them 200-pound, 190-pound dudes, wouldn't stand a chance against Wilder. That's fact. That's just human anatomy, man. Don't be mad at me. Like, Wilder ain't gonna shrink if he fights in the fucking 70s, man. He ain't gonna shrink. And you ain't gonna grow if Frazier ain't gonna grow if he fights in 2019. Like, life goes on. The dudes were smaller back then. There's nothing to do with Wilder being great or Frazier not being great. It's just anatomy, man. It happens. Like, dude is too big. Y'all weren't fighting dudes that big back then. Secondly, when it comes to Wilder being the hardest puncher of all time, I've been on this campaign for the last 2+3 years based off my studies. Like, I do my studying. He is the hardest puncher of all time. Why? Because of the size of the men he knocks out. Everybody knows it's hard as hell to knock out a dude who's big as fuck. That shit ain't easy. This dude does it at a 20 to 30 pound ratio, better than Mike Tyson, better than George Foreman, and better than Frazier. And I'm not trying to say he's a better fighter. I'm saying the dudes he knocked out were harder to knock out by anatomy. It is what it is. Like, stop hating or just keep making me look good. End of the day, you're going to find out it's true, and then you're going to be like, oh, CRP was right. And that's okay. I'm here to be right. I'm here to be right. Now, I'm going to get on AJ real quick, man. AJ, in all honesty, race card. How many white people around you, man? Like, when you're a minority, you need to lean on that. Because being a minority in sports is actually a good thing. Because you have something different than other people who are not minorities have. You have a hunger. You have a fight. You have a will to win. There's something about being a minority that helps you in sports. But when you put too many white people around you, I'm being honest, you put too many white people around you, it changes your mindset. That's why he needed a fucking therapist. That's why he's second guessing himself. Get them dudes from around you. Lex Lewis was like, fuck that. I'm going to Emmanuel Stewart. Like, get them from around you. Too many of them could hurt you. Not a couple of them, but too many. When you're a minority, lean on minority before you become a minority report. Y'all can be as mad as me as y'all want to be. But you know damn well what I be saying, make it.
CYP. We got Robert the Genius. Talk to me.
What up, Rob?
Yo, Mike, what's up, cuz? Yeah, I just want to say two things. Ness, earlier when you talked about how AJ said he didn't want to fight Wilder next and he wasn't even entertaining the conversation, did he mention his reasons for that? Like, was it a money thing? Is he just not fucking with Wilder?
Nah.
Why would he?
He just
I
said
think I seen because he said it like before in an interview. Like,
I got it right here.
Wilder series tied up, so I'm not worried about them.
Oh yeah, but no, I'm talking about the most recent one is this.
Nah, I know what I have to do now. I'm prepared to my best capability to go out and perform, and performance leads to the win. I'm not worried about Wilder.
So you're blocking all that out?
Yeah. And even after, I'm not going to entertain that conversation either.
So yeah, that's on him, bro.
Right, but he's not really saying the reasons why. Like, why would he say that? Wouldn't he want all the belts? Or, I mean, it's a money fight. I think that there's holes in Wilder's game. I don't understand why he did just say.
It's him trying to re-leverage that A-side position, bro. That's all he's doing. That's all he's doing. He's gonna try to, when he get out all the belts back, he's gonna play like he's the A-side again and dictate. Pretty much what he's doing. But by him saying I'm not gonna entertain, that tells me he's trying to dictate the terms even before he gets the belts back.
Okay. And yeah, the other thing I wanted to say was CYP, man, I just don't fuck with your energy, yo. There's just something about you I just don't like. So I'm going heavy for White Boy when these guys fight at Border Wars. That's it from me.
White Boy said he's not taking that fight. He said don't bring that up to him no more. He hit me up personally, so I would prefer they both leave that shit alone. We ain't got to hear about it no more since that ain't going to happen. And if someone else wants CYP, let them step up. If not, that is that. We went to Bo. Why is Coyote over here with his mic all hot, wailing?
You ready to go?
Who is this? Oh, yeah, he say he from Africa. We went to Bo. Hold on, Bo. I'll come back to you, though. My man in Africa, what's up, brother?
My man in Africa.
My brother, can you hear me?
We hear you.
Brother, I hear you, my brother. What's going on?
Where you calling in from? What part of Africa you in? Cape Town?
Ghana, Africa. I'm calling from Accra, Ghana.
Oh, you in Ghana?
Okay, you in Ghana. Pick up to Ghana.
Yo, so what's up? You ever been to a Richard Lardy fight in person?
No, I didn't go there. I didn't go.
What about in Ndongo? Ndongo? No.
Okay. There's too pricey, my brother. Yes. I checked the Monaco card in the DAZN.
Okay.
You guys had the trainer on earlier this week.
Yes,
the trainer
Sanchez.
The Chinese guys.
Oh yeah, Sean George. Yeah, Zhilei's trainer.
Yes. The guy was hyping up the guy. I watched the fight. I was not impressed at all. That guy was slow. He was moving.
You speaking my language now?
Yeah, but how do you pronounce your name?
My name is Kwame. Kwame.
Okay. No, because it says something else on your screen. But Kwame, he was a 14-month layoff, man. He had visa issues for a long time.
Trainer was hyping him up too much. I think they want to capture the Asian market and make him popular, but it's not gonna work, my brother. No. It's not impressive, no, at all. And I want to talk about the AJ. Ghana and Nigeria are Western countries, so we are neighbors. But AJ is a clown to me. He's a big clown. Wilder will fuck him up, I promise. So I hope that Ruiz loses and he can win, so they can make the fight. That's my call. Thank you, brothers.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for calling in. Appreciate it all the way in Ghana.
What's his name? Kwame? Yeah, big ups Kwame. We got a super chat coming up from Bama Bo. I got 100 for the man who signed up to fight CYP. Got another one coming from Bama Bo. Money in escrow till weigh-in. Shit, tell that nigga CYP strapping some goddamn wheelchair. Nigga, I fight his ass for that 100. What be Terminator or something? Shit, let me
damn, Mike, you only need 100 to get in the ring. Up? That's a low fight purse, man.
It's fighting. Shit, y'all fight for free.
Shit, if it's like that, we gonna pay you 100 to get back in there with FOG. People want that rematch.
I'm waiting on it.
Ooh,
I thought the best thing to do is do it when it's a jersey again. We can't do it like.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
So whenever we back in Jersey, then me and FOG come definitely get it on again. What y'all niggas think that this is? Yeah, I'm like Wilder. All my controversial rematch, nigga. I gotta handle it. You know what I'm saying? Gotta take care of that shit, goddammit. FOG, nigga, I know you listening. You hear me? Come back. I miss seeing your name in the chat talking shit.
Yeah, let's get to these calls. We got a couple. I mean, not a couple. It's lit up for real. Looks like we got Stunner.
What up,
Yo. What's good?
What up?
Man, this dude AJ, man. All right, so check this out. If he's already ruling out a Wilder fight, all right, that's cool. most likely, probably won't fight Fury, right? Would you agree with that?
Nah, because if he gonna be tied up.
All right. So, according to a lot of people, right, Dylan White's in the top 4, right?
I mean, number 1 in WBC.
No, I'm just talking about as far as just overall heavyweights. A lot of people said that he's in the top 4, top 5.
Definitely,
right?
Definitely.
And he is signed to the same promotional company as Anthony Joshua.
Nah, he's not signed. Fight by fight.
Fight by fight. Okay. Well, it seems to me that it's like, well, if you ain't gonna fight Wilder, you ain't gonna fight Fury, then you should fight White. You should fight White in 2020. I mean, we just seen Wilder ran it back with Ortiz. So I mean, this is the dude who people say is always trying to fight the best competition available. Now, if you're not fighting number 1 and number 2, obviously you got to fight the next best up. So I mean, I would fully expect for in 2020 for Joshua to fight White then I won't complain about him.
Bruh, please don't do that because just remember that all of us, right, as a collective, as a boxing public, did not want Joshua White in April. That's why he ended up fighting Big Baby in June, which turned into old boy Andy Ruiz. We don't need Dillian White. Why does Dillian White deserve to fight for all the belts?
Well, no. That's what I'm saying. If he's not going to fight what people perceive as the 2 best, okay, there's nothing we can do about it. So I would assume that he would fight the next best up or the best available, right? If people say Dylan White's number 4.
Nah, man, don't give Dillian an AJ option. Dillian needs to come fight Wilder so that we could get that unfinished business.
Dylan always gonna have that AJ option if he's still fucking with Eddie Hearn. I mean, only thing Eddie Hearn got to do is start speaking that back up, and that gonna grow wheels.
I mean, the thing that's funny about it is, I was listening to some interview with that UK fighter. I think his name Tom Little. He did some interview podcast with, I think Dean White was on.
Tom Little get more pub than anybody else for a bum ass.
Yeah, word. Word.
Oh my God, bro.
No, but check it out. I guess he sparred AJ and White within a week of each other, 2-3 weeks ago. He said based on the sparring, he said Dylan White's better than AJ right now. So I mean, shit, if Dylan White can go ahead and knock, I mean, this is assuming AJ beats Ruiz. If he can go ahead and knock out
White
AJ,
probably paid him more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Can't trust shit Tom Little say. What Tom Little know about elite level boxing? Who he beat?
He got beat. Seattle.
Mr. PBC, baby.
BoxingVoice.com. I'm the flyest. Canelo talking about he believe he can win. Go to my kitchen. Get the sharpest knife. Cut the bullshit up. I don't care what you do good. I do every fucking thing great.
Mr. PBC, baby.
Now, Dom, I know you tuned in to DAZN to watch Zhilei Zhang fight, right?
Oh, no, my friend. I don't got DAZN.
What you gonna do?
I got
Saturday,
the bootleg version.
When Joshua fight Ruiz, baby.
Best believe I got that ready to just watch that shit and get the app ready. I'm not buying the app, but I got a way to get the app. But yo, what's good, man? What's up, Mike and Ness? And
what's going on, Mr. Mr. PBC?
Yeah. Don't say Mr. DAZN, man. Don't do that to me. Man, last time I checked, and I'm gonna be real, and if you go back to Wilder's amateur pedigree and Anthony Joshua's, they both kind of got beat by that style of, Andy Ruiz, that rush style that I don't give a fuck. I know you hella tall. I know you hella big. I'm still going to fight. And I think that Andy Ruiz is going to get it again. He's in his head rent free. Like the Charlo brother, the dude he's about to fight, Harrington or whatever his name is. He's in his head. You get beat by a dude that's fat as fuck, really didn't have the stature to really beat you, wasn't up there. No one believed him. And then you get beat by him. And especially it's the same type of fighting style that a dude beat him in the amateurs. That type of style, Anthony Joshua does not know how to fucking fight against. This dude's losing weight. Everybody's going against Anthony Joshua. I see why he's talking like this.
Only one person walking in the ring with him, though.
But still, Everybody been hating. If you watch all the interviews, people like, what the fuck happened? Did you quit? You know, I watched the face-to-face. People are really curious on what the fuck Anthony Joshua was doing. And truthfully, he got beat by the style he cannot fuck with. And if it doesn't matter if he does a jab and technical style, he's not built like that. Even it doesn't matter if he loses weight, he's still gonna fight stiff. He's a stiff type of dude. It don't matter. So it just shows me that Anthony Joshua has met his match, and it's gonna be the end of the.
So give me a prediction. I already know you got Ruiz winning, but how you do it? Knockout, or is he gonna go to distance?
It's gonna be a dogfight. I feel like it's gonna stop at around 10. But Andy Ruiz is probably gonna get knocked down, but he's gonna get back up, and then it's gonna be that same type of style where Anthony Joshua was kind of pissed because he gave him his best shot, just like Luis Ortiz, and his best shot don't work. So that's how I feel.
I want to see how you feel Thursday night.
And with Tyson Fury, I don't feel like he's gonna do it. This dude, even his own brother said he got too many people, you know, hyping him up and telling him what to do. He got too many yes men. He might back out 100%. That's my prediction for Tyson Fury too. But Andy Ruiz wins, man. Look how Anthony Joshua was talking about fuck everybody, and I'm gonna block Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, buddy. Let's see who we got. Let's see. Who's on the docket?
If you're listening right now, smash that thumbs up button, man. We got 467 watching, and we only got. Hold on, let me refresh that because that can't be right.
We got 154 thumbs up. There's no love. There's no love.
I need 250 before the end of the show. Fuck it, give me 300.
Where's the love?
Ain't no
love. The city.
Hey.
We going out to, I guess, Davidian.
What's going on, Davidian, man? Thank you for rocking out with me early.
Oh yeah, no problem, Mike. What's going on, Mike? What's going on, Ness? Yeah, it was some good fights on ESPN yesterday. Adames versus Teixeira. That was a good fight. I was surprised. That dude was, I don't know, all them cuts on his face, but he was doing his thing. Every time I seen Adames, he usually stopped guys, but this time it wasn't happening. I was really surprised, especially when he got knocked down. But it was a great fight, though. It was going back and forth. But yeah, I was kind of surprised, but he was moving and boxing. Like, kind of had an awkward style, so that was a good fight. And then the Oscar Valdez versus Adam Lopez. Lopez was putting in that work, so yeah, he did his thing, man. He knocked, he knocked Valdez down, but he kind of got, he started styling on him, and then that's when he got caught in the later rounds. But I thought the ref stopped it a little too soon, so I don't know. That's the only part I ain't like, because I'm like, Adam was, to me, winning the fight. But, that was another good one. I was happy with the fights so far. It was like all the fights, even the ones on the undercard were pretty good. But as far as AJ and Andy Ruiz, of course I'm gonna watch it. Of course I got Andy, so I don't know, Joshua, he be talking in riddles and shit. I'm like, I don't understand this dude, but he looks, he's all muscles and shit, but mentally he just don't seem like he's there. He tried to hide it, but we can see right through that shit. I don't know. I got Andy, but that's my call. Y'all have a good one. God bless.
Davidian, thanks for calling in. I mean, in New Jersey, what up?
What up? Just like the king is what I mean. The king is what I mean. My man get a cup and put some change inside.
What's going on, I mean?
Back again, fellas. Listen, that breakfast was good. Early morning. Listen, last night, I thought I've been watching Oscar Valdez look a little shaky for a long time, and I don't know, man. Like, was he fighting at? He fought at 130 last night.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, listen, at 130, nah, it's sharks at 130. Oscar Valdez does nothing at 130. He get his ass torn up. But yeah, shout out to Adam Lopez. That was the guy's. That was the blue. What was it? Blue Nose.
Yep, Blue Nose.
Yep. Shout out to him, man. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the shit from Monte Carlo. The quick question: the Chinese cat, the heavyweight, is that the kid that was training out of Patterson for a long minute?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't heard nothing from him. Well, he's got 30 fights. Where the fuck was he fighting?
Nah.
Fights?
20 fights, and he's been trapped in China with a bad visa for the last year.
Well, shit, bring him on over, man. Listen, if Joshua loses this fight, I thought about it. I said, yeah, Joshua and Ness. Why don't you think Dillian White deserves a shot at any belts, bro? You always say that.
He deserves his shot at Wilder. He number one. He don't need to be going up against no 4 belts. Why give him a shot at AJ?
He can't go nowhere else but Wilder.
Fuck you number one for. Now you want to go fight AJ. Stay your ass right there. Stay right there. You number one. Stay right there.
Yeah, all the other kids are doing it. That's
y'all keep giving him motherfucking AJ option. Of course he gonna walk across the street. He keep that energy. You wanted Wilder. Keep that same energy.
Yeah, a lot of cats don't have the discipline to stay on that route. You know what I'm saying? Like Earl Spence, he said, nope, I'm going to stay on his IBF. You know what I'm saying? When you come up against who it is, I mean, I feel like maybe he going to take, he might get some step-aside money and just, I don't know. I feel like he deserves a shot, man. And if he come up and he lose, so be it, man. But maybe him and Joshua gets the rematch because I know he's not going to get Ruiz. I could see Ruiz and Wilder. Man, the kind of fight that would be if they set that up, man. That shit would be crazy. Quick thing, even if I go out, Dwight Muhammad Kwawi, he's from Camden, New Jersey. He was a Muslim brother. He fought at cruiserweight for a long time. Shout out to Troy. He fought at cruiserweight for a long time, and they actually believed that he beat Holyfield. So Duke was only like 5'8", 5'9". Holyfield wasn't that big. So that's where the Camden Buzzsaw, I believe his name was. So that's the whole. That's what all the fuss is about. Shout out to Troy. Shout out to TBV King. I'm out.
Thanks for calling in. V in Jacksonville, Florida, talk to us.
What up, V?
What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
What up?
This AJ shit, I got to talk about AJ, my boy, you feel me? Look, this is how I see it. The first fight, he said, I was preoccupied. I want to fight Wilder. He was saying it before the fight. Yeah, I asked him a million times. He was like, yeah, my mind's really on Wilder. Get this done and go to Wilder. So I think his approach for this time, playing devil's advocate is, I'm not thinking about none of that. I don't want to address it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm addressing what's at hand. I'm taking the fight that's at hand. And I think it's a lot of it's like a lot of reaching going on right now, I guess, because the fight went so loud.
He said even after the fight, he said even after even if I beat Ruiz, I don't want to have that.
Because he don't want no pressure about Wilder when you in front of a nigga that everybody say you can't even solve yet. So you might as well just take care of this fight first, and then we can approach Wilder. That's how I'm looking at it, because that's how he fucked up the first time, thinking about Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about Wilder. Oh, I was thinking about Wilder and what he just did to Brazil, and I was thinking about Wilder, and me and Wilder are next. So now he's like, nah, I'm not thinking about no Wilder or nothing. This is the task that's at hand. He talking all that. He gonna tell everybody, fuck you. They gonna bow and all that. He focused on this right here. I think they still gonna fight. If he beats Ruiz, he gonna approach it again. I think everybody's overreaching right now with all this. Oh, he looks so weak and in the face-to-face. I'm like, yo, y'all bugging right now. Yo, after Saturday, I'm gonna be so happy because y'all gonna eat all these words. Man, I'm telling you.
I doubt it, man. I think we already got the victory, V. People already had AJ as this super heavyweight, and we've been telling people for 3 years that it was a facade. And Andy went in there and did it. We've been saying Wilder was going to be the one to do it. Andy went in there and did it. Everybody knows what happened in Wilder lands that right here, man. Mastermind, Boomerang, NL, talk to me.
What's going on, NO?
Man, yeah, shit, bro, what the advocate dude was talking about, because I couldn't really hear him, you hear me?
He thinks that Wilder beats AJ, right? I think that's what he said. He said he's from Ghana and Nigeria. They like sister countries or something like that, and he think AJ's a clown. He think Wilder beats him. That's his words too. His words, not mine.
All right, cool. That was that. See what I'm talking about, dog? Wilder nationwide. I mean, worldwide. See what I'm saying, Nate? That's what I was trying to tell you, dog. But like moving along, dog. To answer dude question I just called, man, that AJ a buster. You did? He didn't already prove that to the American people, bro. Ain't nothing you can do about that. That's why we believe what he's saying. Because he's living up to that. Like, you don't see no man about AJ? Like, look at his circle, like, dude, like, throw it out. That's some real shit. This dude threw it on, dog. Dog, the first fight in training camp, he got knocked out by Joey D. He ain't bring Joey D back. Same side.
You ain't calling this morning.
The same side, the same fighting style. Damn near the same fight. How you don't bring this dude back and he gave you good work the first time? Come on, Ness. Dog, he came in the ring. He had an asthma attack in the locker room, dog. Come on, man.
Asthma attack?
So he didn't have an asthma attack. They didn't get the asthma pump for him. And I got into it with his daddy, man. His daddy like, man, you got my son going out shit. He just had an asthma attack, man. What about my son? He still sitting him out there. Dude get knocked out. Now they're not taking over America now. Now he's taking his basketball goal and bringing that bitch in the backyard because nigga don't want to pick him on the team now. He one of them type cats. You know what I'm saying? Man, we not playing with AJ no more, man. This dude, though. Now, he's thinking about Wilder the whole time, having an asthma attack in the fucking dressing room, then get knocked. Man, I'm done with this dude, man. You heard me? That's my call, dog. I ain't got nothing else. I ain't got no more talk for this dude, man.
I hear you, champ. We going out to the Bay Area. New caller, 408. Who this?
Oh, yeah. This computer program one.
What's going on, brother?
Yo, what's going on, man? Oh, shit, that's tight. It's my first time calling into the show, man. Shout out for taking my call, man. Shout out Mike. Shout out Nets. I just want to give a huge shout out to Adam Blue Nose Lopez. I've been trying to talk anybody who will listen about that, man. And he put up a hell of a fight, man. Shout out that dude. Shout out boxing. I'll catch you guys for Untitled, man.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for calling in. Thank you for being a Patreon. And shout out Blue Nose, man. We definitely gave him his just due around here and spoke about him. We're going out to Brandon in Cincinnati. Talk to me.
What up, B?
Brandon, you want us to get to someone else? Going once, twice. We'll come back at you. We're going to the UK.
Sing along if you know the words. Come on.
Coyote, what up?
What's going on, peoples? What's going on? Yeah, 2 a.m. right here in the UK, man. Sitting up listening to you guys. Yeah, man. Cool, man. Cool, man. Sorry to call in this time. So quick one. I just wanted to say a few things. So the first thing I wanted to say is basically, what do you guys think Wilder's going to come out with this week in terms of announcements? Because it's AJ and Ruiz fight week, and he always seems to announce something. What do you think he's going to say this time?
That he wants to be undisputed.
Oh, okay, yeah, I figured he would, try and steal the shine. Okay, so that's the first one. Second one is, in terms of what you guys are talking about, like AJ saying that he doesn't want to think about Wilder. I mean, we all know that Wilder and Fury, they're locked into a contract for the rest of 2020, right? They're fighting each other and there's rematches. So if he's not going to fight Wilder anytime soon, then why should he be thinking about him? I mean, doesn't that make sense to you?
No.
How? How doesn't that make sense?
Because unifications trump mandatories.
A contract has been signed.
For one fight?
No, it's a two-way rematch. Just like the first time.
Like Wilder told you on this show, once I knock out Fury, he ain't going to want no rematch.
Yeah, Wilder is a dumb person. He just says rubbish. You signed in a contract a two-way rematch. Everyone knows that. So he's not locked.
Shelly Finkel Shelly Finkel didn't admit it was two-way, and neither did Wilder.
Well, they didn't do that the first time, and it came out, right?
No.
Yeah, they didn't admit it, but it came out eventually that it was signed to a two-way rematch.
I mean, until it's out, it ain't out.
Well, if you don't want to believe that, that's up to you. The last thing I want to say is, why is it that no one has actually challenged Wilder when he keeps coming out and saying no one wants to fight Ortiz when AJ actually sent a contract out to him? Like, he keeps saying that his management...
AJ sent him a contract with 5 weeks' notice. Are you really sitting here with this straw man argument? Get your ass out of here.
No, what do you mean 5 week notice? Isn't the same notice that Ruiz took? And
5 weeks notice.
But isn't that... Well, didn't Wilder say Ortiz is always training? Didn't Wilder come out and say that?
Bruh, 5 weeks notice.
But your champion
5 weeks notice.
Wait, hold on. Your
5
champion said
weeks notice, man.
Training.
5 weeks notice, man. Fuck out of here. 5 weeks notice, man. Fuck out of here.
Next, just stop saying 5 weeks, 5 week notice. Use your brain. Isn't that the same notice?
You use your brain. You use your brain. You use your brain. You use your brain. That's why he didn't take it, because he got the same offer for a 10-week camp. You use your brain. You know what I'm saying? AJ always out here offering them ridiculous ass fucking offers. And you sitting here talking about Wilder got a two-way rematch like that's not what the fuck we in with AJ. What the hell is this? What is this? This is not AJ's rematch? This is not the same reason Wilder didn't take the fight because of the rematch clause, because AJ got to have all the control in the rematch. Where we headed to? Saudi Arabia. Who wants this? AJ and Eddie. Ain't this the same reason Dillian didn't take it? The hell? Motherfuckers stay needing to be reminded of shit. Pat in Beantown.
What up, Pat?
Yo.
What up?
What's up, guys?
Chilling.
Yeah, I didn't really get to watch much of the boxing this weekend, so I'm not really gonna go off on that. But I'm super excited for this weekend. Like Mike's been saying, to start off, we got a great card on DAZN, and then we got the Eubank and Charlo right after. I think DAZN is a great purchase. This card's better than any pay-per-view I think there's been on PBC this year, up and down wise, and it's got the biggest fight. So I'm really digging that DAZN's stepping it up and bringing us fights like this with so many elite heavyweights on it. I know some of them aren't really the greatest contest, but they definitely got the names, and it's cool that they're doing a full DAZN or heavyweight kind of card. I think I'm hoping Hunter gets it done, and I'm wondering kind of what your thoughts are on that fight, especially because I feel like not many people are talking about it. As well as, wait, is that going to be the co-main event?
It might be. It might be. I don't think Dylan White and Walker are. I don't think that's a better fight than Hunter and Povetkin.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, and I'm wondering kind of what the schedule of that's going to be as well. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to a great weekend of boxing, and also UK fans, whether AJ wins or loses, stick around after this. It's been crazy how many UK people are back all of a sudden now that AJ's fighting again, and it's great. I love that when the show's more international. I feel like we've been picking up a lot of new callers, and that's awesome. Thanks, guys. Stay on your grind.
Hey, Ness, man. I've been thinking about it, my nigga. Shit. We're going to have a nice little schedule next Saturday, man.
How so?
Shit. Well, how bet you trying to work? You know what I'm saying? You trying to do a Dylan White live fight check?
For Maurice Vaught?
I'm just saying.
Hey, yo, y'all see his boy back. Now he wants, Dylan White fighting.
Then we got Povetkin Hunter. We ain't going to do that one?
Yo, we could do them all, bro.
Then we got the main event.
We could do them all.
I didn't even bring in Philip Hargrove. I'm just saying.
We could do them all, man. Hit a gut.
You're going to see a lot of worth the B samples in the chat next week.
Stonebone Boxing, talk to me.
What up, Stonebone?
What's the deal? Oh, so we got B Sample White back. Okay, that's right. We should test his brother and see if they really see if they brother. That's the sample we needed. DNA test from the fake White. But it's gonna be a good fight, man. I'm picking Ruiz to stop him again. I'm picking about round 8. I think Ruiz will be warmed down and figured out which direction the robot is gonna be moving in that way. They talking about, oh, he taking this so serious, but why all of a sudden now that we a week away from the fight, now all of a sudden he coming out talking about, oh, you gonna bow down to me? Oh, I'm not gonna fight Wilder. All of this stuff a week before the fight. You notice the only thing that has happened is Wilder knocked out Ortiz. That's the only thing that's changed from the last time he got knocked out, and that's Wilder knocking out Ortiz. And Wilder's in his head. He's lost. He's gonna lose again. And it's going to be Wilder versus Ortiz. You see, they already talking about, oh, he has a rematch with Tyson Fury that they praying that it's the reason that Wilder can't fight AJ. They praying to God that him and Tyson Fury do three fights instead of the 2. They's like, he's going to be tied up. You know what I mean? It's like, and Patrick, don't worry, they're not going to be here long. Just enjoy them for the next couple days until AJ lose, because they'll be back in their cave until maybe Usyk get a chance. So you better enjoy them for the next 3 days. And as far as the fights the other night, that was pretty decent. Or last night, that was pretty decent. I was happy to see Jamel in the ring looking big as hell on Frampton. Hopefully he can jab Frampton in the head and get another payday for the Team Crawford. So y'all hold it down, man. I'll catch y'all in the morning on the show.
Stonebone. Steve, Chicago.
What up, Steve?
Yeah, hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, this AJ, I don't know. To me, it's funny how he brings up Wilder's name right after Wilder just had a fight, and this segregation. I think him and Eddie, like the last caller said, they're lining up. If he does win, I don't think he's gonna win, but if he does win, he's going to fight Usyk. They're lining that up. But what was the best fight this past weekend that you guys talked about?
Patrick Teixeira and Carlos Adames, or Besputin and Butaev?
Yeah, it was the Adames Teixeira fight. And what was that? That was a Golden Boy fighter
and a top-ranked
fighter. So fans need to realize, man, we get the best fights as fans when these promotion, like when they fight each other. This segregation, man, is just bad for us. You know, this segregation ain't good for the fans. You know.
Agreed.
But hey, I got a little fact for everyone to sink in. The WBA currently has 37 world champions. Let that one sink in for everybody. The WBA has 37 world champions right now.
That ain't even including the fucking gold belt, probably. We got a super chat coming. Yeah. I'm sorry, Steve. Go ahead.
No, I was saying that's not including the gold.
Exactly.
Well, Steve, thanks for calling in. We
got a super chat from NO in New Orleans. He say, I want to see White versus Big Juicy.
No VADA testing. You imagine? Ryan, talk to us.
What up, Ryan?
Ryan on Skype.
We're talking to you.
Yo, username says Ryan.
And you're on this.
Yo, fellas.
What up?
You hear me?
UK, stand up.
Yo. UK in strong. It's fight week, baby. It's fight week.
I'm from the States, bro.
You ain't from no States. You living in the States from the UK.
The 6, bro. Toronto.
Oh, Toronto.
Oh, Toronto, okay.
Anyways, yo, I think AJ, he just don't got the style, man. I think Ruiz got his number. Like,
hey, y'all
Ruiz is something that Josh.
They blaming that shit on motherfucking Toronto. They blaming it on Drake. Drake came to the camp, took a picture with motherfucking AJ.
The Drake curse, I remember. I even did a show on that shit. Like, with the Drake curse. Yo, I even said with the Drake curse hit his ass, it hit his ass. That's crazy.
Why though, yo? Oh shit! But yeah, man, I think that I don't think AJ winning this fight, man. I just don't. And Ruiz about to take these belts back to PBC with him. Fuck.
Let's see, man. Well,
man.
The 6, stand up. You broke up there. What'd you say? What'd you say, champ?
You guys keep doing what you're doing, yo. You guys doing good shit for boxing.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the kind words. The 6, stand up. Ryan, holding it down. Give him a little outro. One of my favorite rappers, dog.
Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers.
Hey.
Yeah, you getting bodied by a singing nigga. I'm not the type of nigga.
Yo, that's when he bodied my man Meek, dog. Like, wow. He hurt Meek feelings with that shit.
Drake stay laying bodies in the way, no matter if you're friend or foe.
Yeah, man.
I'm saying, take a picture with Drake, man. About something bad bound to happen to you.
Yeah, man. We going out to Boomerang in Seattle.
What up, Dom? You got 2 of them.
Just listen to the chat. We're going once on you.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Okay. I got one word to say, man. Y'all about to flip.
There's only one Deontay Wilder.
Not that one. Luis Pabon is the referee for Anthony Joshua and Andy Luiz. And I think that's automatically set up right there.
Ain't that the one for Vladimir Klitschko and who?
Yeah, Vladimir Klitschko and Povetkin.
I got to go watch the fight. Somebody sent me the link, but I ain't never I don't remember
so
that.
Let's keep it real. The only way Anthony Joshua really can get this, because let's be real, Andy Luiz was given a lot of backhead shots. And those points can be deducted with Luis Pabon. And Luis Pabon allows a lot of holding, which Klitschko did.
That's all right, because Andy's perfect for holding. That's where he works on the inside. Don't you lose hope. Don't you lose hope.
Yeah, but I just think that, man, they're trying to set it up where, you know, he already got lowballed with the money. He already got lowballed with the location. Now he's getting lowballed with the referee. And Luiz really has to bring the fight.
I mean, he ain't get lowballed with the money. He actually played hardball. He actually played hardball and got extra money.
Okay, but Anthony Joshua got $80 million.
Anthony Joshua didn't get $80 million.
10, 12 maybe?
Anthony Joshua didn't get $80 million.
I don't care, man. I still think that, and you know, Anthony Joshua's going to try to play some tricks up his sleeve. I mean,
Send me
we've
the
seen
link.
in the
Send me the
Parker
link.
fight. You know, they're
Send
going
me
to
the
do
link.
whatever
Send me
it
the link.
takes. Hello?
Yeah, man. Where the link at for this 20 million?
Oh,
For this 80 million at? Where the link?
I've seen it in interviews and shit. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'll send you the link. I got their little messenger on Patreon. But that's how I think it's gonna be, man. Anthony Joshua's gonna cheat all the way. He got the referee for him. It's gonna make it perfect for him. And Ruiz really got to bring it. That's my call.
Yeah, buddy. I'm about to see this right now. But you can't even trust the Mirror UK. You know they be lying. We about to find out though. We going. Oh, you ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Oh shit. Oh shit. Let me get some motherfucking horns for this man. Yeah, GT Kid in Atlanta. The most hated. Talk to him.
Yeah, I didn't know. I had achieved, that kind of status here, but I appreciate it, fellas.
Oh man, you know people not happy with your
So,
last call, man. They said them was not facts.
well, I mean, that's fine.
Excuse me, man. Excuse me if I don't know who this guy is.
Ooh, I know they ain't just drop him like that when he was
Who
GT
is
Kid, you still there?
Who is GT the Kid?
GT Kid.
Let's make motherfuckers nigga emperors and shit around here. I don't even know who this man is.
GT Kid. Oh man, why Blato do him like that?
My nigga Ness popped him up, boy. That took him down, boy.
Damn, bruh.
Let me find a horse for him. Do it.
Yo, why they do him like that? Let me get this man back up on here, man. Something got to give. What's going on? Is he still there? I still see you there. Don't go nowhere, GT Kid. We about to reconnect on you. Where you at? Where you at? Don't leave, y'all. Oh, they leave. I see them dropping off by the. See, we connected.
Bring him back.
Let's see. GT, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
We hear you, man. We're going to start this all over. Go for it.
All right. Really quick, man. I didn't really watch too many fights this weekend. Saw some highlights from the Frampton fight.
Hold up, man.
I might go back.
Why you give Troy such a hard time? Then we had two niggas say they ain't watching shit either. And you ain't said nothing to them.
Have you heard him tell us go watch Georgie Benton or Kwawi?
Cause Troy want to give you wisdom?
Man, don't nobody want no motherfucking history every time they call. Do he have? That's what I said. Do he ever see a history title? Do we ever see Joe Frazier? No, man, get your ass out of here. They got old heads for them old head podcasts.
You can't watch. I mean, some of y'all can. I can't watch fights every weekend. I got other things I got to do. So I know last weekend was a big fight weekend, and next weekend is a big fight weekend. So I took this weekend kind of off. But anyway, I think AJ is going to stop Ruiz, but I still don't understand the whole concept of AJ ducking Wilder. I mean, just compare what's happened here with the resumes. I mean, AJ beats Charles Martin, fights with Klitschko to get the vacant WBA, takes on Parker.
Fake unification.
Fights Povetkin. If you say so. Fights Povetkin. And is willing to face pretty much everybody in the division. And he's already fought White too. So I mean, that's going to be a rematch if they fight again. Just this time it'd be for a title. But I mean, Wilder didn't unify the division. Hasn't fought any other champions other than Stavern. Has fought Ortiz twice, and Ortiz really hasn't done anything to prove that he's elite. And he's old. If Klitschko's old, Ortiz is old. I mean, that's another thing. So, I mean, I just don't understand how you get the concept that the guy who's going around collecting all the belts and fighting everybody is running from the guy who hasn't fought anybody and hasn't collected any belts. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And then the guy who hasn't collected any belts is artificially busy.
he's signed contracts for 2 or 3 fights out and says, "Oh, it's just ridiculous." I don't understand how you can't see it.
I mean, Mike, you got something for him?
I mean, I thought that was your man's right. Shit, I thought he was talking to you. Shit, you gave him an intro, you gave him horns, you gave him everything. I thought that was your guy. Ain't no you want to pass the ball to me.
It's cool. It's no rebuttal because there's no rebuttal.
What's the question?
So we'll see next week.
I don't know the question. That threw me off. Know what I'm saying?
We'll see next weekend what happens, folks.
But I do know Justin Parker came to Alabama and watched Wilder knock out motherfucking Gerald Washington, and then he quickly changed his mind about fighting Wilder, so he went out and chased that money for the AJ fight. I do know that. You know what I'm saying? I do know AJ got that WBA title from a vacant fight with Vladimir Klitschko. I do know that. I knew it wasn't a true unification, so he wasn't necessarily out here chasing and hunting down people. And I do know that Charles Martin won his belt from a guy who suffered a knee injury in a fight, and that's what made him become a champion. And I do know AJ and Eddie sent Charles Martin a nice little bag, brought him over to England, and knocked him out first round. So I'm not saying Charles Martin wasn't, on the level, but it just seems like Charles Martin wasn't on the level. So when you say a guy was out here getting all the belts and hunting down opponents, if you look behind the mirror, you know what I'm saying, and you see what's going on behind the mirror, then you'll know that that's not always the case. What you see as the reflection is not what's behind the actual glass. But let's go ahead.
Mike,
Yes,
Ohio
sir.
runs boxing.
Ohio runs boxing. What's the business?
What's up, man? Y'all hear me?
Your man let us down, man. I lost $20 on that dude.
I was going strictly off your ass too, nigga. I'm seeing you post shit. McCreary.
Yeah.
Got his ass
That's my
toasted
boy,
out here,
man.
bro.
I only watched. Yeah. I only watched 2 rounds of him. I was down there at the event with Broner. We was in Cleveland, so I didn't even get to watch the whole fight. I didn't see the last 2 rounds. Actually did. So we had a little card going on down here. But let me touch on the AJ. Pretty much AJ in the situation where he's facing Ruiz, man. He's pretty much in the same situation Cotto was when he didn't want to fight Triple G. And when he fought Canelo, he pretty much put me in the situation where I couldn't even root for him because I knew if he beat Canelo, he was not going to fight Triple G. And that's what it seemed like with AJ. AJ, if he beat Andy Ruiz, he's not going to fight Wilder no matter what. He's going to go a different path, just the politics. And I don't think he's mentally confident in himself to even take on Wilder. People can say what they want. This man is really mentally not there. Say what they want. I want AJ to do good. I just don't think he's mentally there, man. So I don't think he's going to, if he does win, he's not going to fight Wilder no time soon, man. Eddie Hearn going to pull another Kell Brook and have him fighting a lot of Joe Jans and so on and so on, man. And I think Usyk too. But what was I about to say? I just got on I heard the show last minute. I got the last of it. It's not ringing in my head. The last call is still I'll go rebuttal his stuff, but there's so much to say into what he was talking about, man.
AB fighting next, man. He got to fight.
No, he retired, man. He's talking about retirement. He came down there to support a fighter from out of Cleveland. From out of Chicago. But yeah, everybody. Yeah, he ain't fighting right now. I don't see he doing anything right now. So he's pretty much just going around city to city, just being seen, man. So that's about it. He ain't really said too much.
He should have had a real retirement, man. He should, if he was going to retire. He should have went out for real. Like this weird ass retirement.
He retired, bro. He just saying retired.
Yeah, it is. It is weird. It's weird. I don't know, but he's really sticking with that right now. Everywhere he goes, not with cameras. He's telling people he's not fighting right now.
Nigga be retired 4 months.
I don't know.
I thought you was retired.
He probably will. Hey, the funny thing is, Hey, you got fighters who was in their pro debut pointing at them after the fights, man, pointing at them after they win their first fight like they want to smoke. It was hilarious, man, seeing that like
they see Broner as food.
Yeah, pro debut ain't pointing at Broner. Fuck, God damn.
Damn, he food out there. That's crazy. We got CYP on a triple ring.
What up, CYP, boy?
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
We got you.
Yeah. You know what's funny is that I don't even know who that dude was that called in and said, "Hey, you know CYP, I'm really not feeling that guy's energy. Like his energy, man. You already said that before, man. You think saying it twice makes you become two callers or some shit? You the same dude. I don't give a shit. Who cares if you don't fucking like me? Anyway, you know what's funny is that people love bringing up Charles Martin. Charles Martin with PPC. It's Al Heyman's job to get his fighters the best deal. It's not his job to help his champion stay famous. No, he works for every dude individually. Ain't no way in hell he was gonna tell Charles Martin to turn down that money. Y'all need to cut that bullshit out. That would be malpractice if that dude told him turn down that $5 million when he can't offer it to him. He told Ortiz, "Don't worry about that fight. I can offer you the same thing they offering." Why did he say that? Because they already had a fight that did great numbers on free subscribe TV. He knew that, you know what, we might be able to make that money back, man. You know what, turn that fight down. That's what you do. You offer your client the best deal possible. Sorry to bust y'all fucking bubble, but the best deal available for Charles Martin was AJ. That was it. Forget about it. Wilder has admitted that. Shirley Pickle has admitted that. Al Heyman will admit it. It is what it is. We love this man. He's a part of our stable. We want the best for you and your family. Go take that money. We'll deal with the backlash. I don't understand what y'all can't see, but I start to realize something about most of y'all in the chat. Y'all got offended when I told y'all the truth about being a minority in sports. You know what's funny? I'm from Compton, California. My sister's from Compton, California. My sister went to Crossroads High School, the same high school as Shaquille O'Neal's sons and many actors and professors. It's a rich school with mostly white people. Why the hell would a person from Compton take their ass to Crossroads instead of just staying in Compton and getting a 4.0 and getting to college? Because they don't look at those schools in Compton the same way they look at Crossroads. They value Crossroads more. She went from Crossroads to Columbia University and graduated and now works for BET. How the fuck did we put that together? We so stupid. No, we were man enough and woman enough to realize, you know what? She's smart, she's talented. Let's get her to a place where that can be shining the best. Same thing. When the white boys get a basketball, where does he go on the weekend? He goes to the hood to play basketball because them boys got a different attitude. That's what you do. It has nothing to do with putting white people up and putting black people down or vice versa. You got to be smart enough to know where your bread is buttered and where you value that. That's the point. When it comes to boxing, the UK doesn't have it. They don't have it. That's why they boxers do better when they get the fuck away from them. Because when you get away, you care about the losses you take. You don't make excuses up and come up with all this bullshit. I like AJ. I watch all his fights. I will never tell you I don't like a man whose fights I always watch. I ain't like y'all. I don't do that bullshit. AJ needs different people around him. He needs to do the same thing my sister did. The same thing Venus and Serena did once they got enough money to get out of Compton. They got out. Y'all need to face reality and stop being
CYP out.
Tangent.
We got Big Trap in Mississippi.
What up, Big Trap?
Hey, where y'all find this corny ass nigga CYP at, man? Hello?
He from Compton. He say he from Compton, Big Dog. Shout out to the third coach, though,
I
for
forgot. Yeah, you know, 662 in this bitch, man.
Oh,
you know, we
yeah,
ain't built like that down here, Mike. We ain't built like that down here.
I
I forgot my whole train of thought. Hey, so I'm just gonna end my call with this. CYP, you a corny ass dude, bro. Fuck you.
Well, okay.
Big
we got up
Trap.
next.
Rod in the 870.
What up, Rod?
Real quick, did the two callers ago that he just say that amateurs calling out Adrian Broner for fights?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Shit.
That shit is so poetic, man.
He said pro debuters.
I know. I'm just joking. I know what he said. That shit is so poetic, man. It's crazy, man. But with my call, man, I want to point out two things. I listened to a couple of the boxing shows today and yesterday, while I was traveling. And I hate the narrative that we want to see if Andy Ruiz got lucky or if it's really him. Getting lucky in the fight is if you knock somebody out with like one punch or a combination when you was the underdog, or if you fight really, really tough and then you get a good lucky break on the scorecards and get a split decision or a majority decision, a close decision. That's like getting a lucky fight. What Andy Ruiz did was beat the shit out of Anthony Joshua. Other than halfway, 1 minute into the third round, he beat the fuck out of this dude. He knocked this dude down 4 times. He outboxed him. He hurt him to the body. He had him running. He had him looking for his corner for help. He was in the corner asking what punch did he get hit with. He didn't know what round it was. He beat the fuck out of dude. So if he go out there and he lose this next fight, he just lost the fucking fight. AJ was just a better guy that night. That's all it was. The first fight wasn't lucky because he literally whooped his ass the whole fight. I get tired of people saying that. Number 2, Ruiz has to win this fight because if he don't, I already see it. AJ is finna hold up the division again. He's going to not fight Wilder. He's going to run away from the tough fights because he don't want to take another loss for a while. The heavyweight division needs Andy Ruiz to win this fight so him and Wilder can unify, or him and Fury can unify later on this year. And the last thing I want to say is, guys, you out there, Mike and Ness give us a lot of content. My wife was asking me how many podcasts do you guys do because we've been listening to it in the car while we was traveling. Man, donate something. Send a super chat in just telling them guys thank you. Do something. If you give $10 a month, that can go a long way helping these guys eat, man, because they're giving us a lot of content. I don't even need to send in super chats, but I send them in just to send them in to support. UK College, you guys the same way. You guys back, send these guys in donations, do what you can. That's my call, Ness.
All right, brother. Well, thank you, and thank you for the kind words.
Absolutely.
We have gotten to everyone. I want to thank everyone that called in.
Call now.
Yeah, he got his third.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. CYP, you got your third, right?
Nope. No, I didn't.
Stop lying.
No.
You serious?
No, I didn't.
Okay, go ahead. I thought
That's why Mike here, man. I got you. I got you.
I thought I did 3. I always mix them in the middle.
Nah, you ain't get me 3 times. Man, y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Y'all crazy.
10-4 over now.
I love y'all. Y'all hear me?
Yep. CYP. Now you muted yourself.
Yeah, you hear me?
We hear you now.
Hear me?
Yes.
All right, man, look. All the fuck me's is cool with me. Fuck me. Y'all need to understand, man. Y'all hate don't stop success. Y'all mad as fuck because the truth of the matter is, y'all failed. Some of y'all niggas failed as parents and shit. That's why what I just said made y'all mad as fuck. That y'all wasn't smart enough to do that shit. That y'all didn't have the funds to do that shit. It's cool. Stay in the hood. Do what you got to do, but don't complain to me when I gave you an outlet, homie. Don't get mad at me. Nothing y'all say is going to scare me or intimidate me or make me stop calling in, man. I pay to say what I say. I don't just call in because I want to. I call in because I pay. You see, that makes me important. I use my money. See, y'all don't even super chat. Y'all don't even super chat. Y'all get 1 free call. You shot loaded, freeloading motherfuckers. Y'all like Bridesmaids, what the fuck that movie was when they was freeloading and shit during that workout. It's only $5, you bitch. Like, pay the $5. Like, you motherfuckers don't mean nothing. I don't know why y'all think y'all mean more than me. It's not about ego. It's about money. Put your money on the super chat. Put your money into the show like I do. And then you can tell me shut the fuck up and it might mean something. Till then, you just a 1-call bitch telling me shut the fuck up, and I got 3 calls to tell you eat a dick. The first call I'm gonna tell you eat. The second call I'm gonna tell you A, and the last call I'm gonna tell you dick. All together, eat a dick. Y'all motherfuckers love to hate me, and that's totally fine with me. But any of y'all ever see me in person, feel free to come into my face and call me a bitch, because I want all the smoke with any man who think I'm a bitch. Any of them. That's my word. Y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
9 a.m.
We got a super chat from Ohio from Unbox. I can't even stop laughing. He said, anybody who gets knocked down 4 times in one fight doesn't need a immediate rematch. He needs a tune-up.
That's what I said.
All right. That's it. We got somebody up next.
Mike, it's fight week. It's over, man. All that shit is done. We gonna make this money.
Omega.
I don't know about you, because you picking AJ.
Omega, I super chat. That's all I got to say.
Omega Red.
Yeah, man. Fight week, big dog. Expect tomorrow's show. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be bananas.
Yeah, man.
It's over.
Yeah,
Fight week is huge. Let me see what they still got Ruiz as a big dog, bruh.
There's still money to be made on Ruiz, man.
He's plus 170 right now. I'm about to lock it in.
That's moolah. If you think he can do it, nigga, put 100 down.
Whoa, Yo, Ruiz by knockouts plus 240. Can you believe? What's the groupies? Nice. He did it 1 through. I ain't even giving y'all that, man. See me Friday for the beating odds. Yo, I'm out. Next GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Love everybody. Thank you for continuing to support the show. If you just tuning in, it doesn't matter if it's the future, the present, the past. Hitting the thumbs up. It helps with the visibility of the show. It helps to get new callers, new characters. Not only that, it ensures that we continue to bring you interviews. Remember, each episode has an interview. That's why I don't write it sometimes in the description, because you got to go through that episode to find the gold. We had an episode this morning with John Scully, Iceman John Scully, former light heavyweight champion, and obviously a trainer right now. He's in the corner with Arthur Butaev. So check out that interview. It was very good. Plus, we talked some good old boxing. Yeah, man, that's GT on Instagram and Twitter. Peace.
Follow me on IG at Gross1911 or on Twitter at Gross2312, and catch me on Mike on Sports on YouTube in about 30 minutes. We got the Houston Texans and New England Patriots live fourth quarter game chat. So peep me out.
Peace.